Micah's the only one that has.
I've played Gex for maybe a minute. Here, let me grab the controller.
Hi everybody, we're live. We're still talking like
We're live. I'm grabbing the controller.
Oh, you got your wires on me.
Okay, let me put these wires under your wires.
Oh my gosh.
You will survive. I guarantee it.
Welcome, hello, Sequoia, Jinx Joe, Lady Jill,
Crystal Light
Spooky
says,
Cat.
let's go, say Gex stream for my birthday!
Happy birthday! Welcome to the Gex.
Everyone put
Enter the
birthday
gecko.
in the chat for Crystal Light's birthday.
Everyone enter the gecko in the chat.
Yeah, I'm so excited. And then I also have my journals.
Kevin says, 90s Gex? Oh boy, oh boy.
People are saying I'm loud.
Maybe you should just talk softer.
Micah, talk softer and I will make sure we are using the right...
Aha! It's me.
Hello.
We might be feeding through the aux.
I think it's your microphone.
Yep, default. Change it to...
I gotta start checking this before stream.
Yeah,
that should be better.
Doing that.
Okay.
That
How
better?
about now?
It's probably because yours is the last mic that gets plugged in.
Yeah, so it's
So
probably...
I should just plug in our main mic last.
Sorry for being loud. Is that better? Micah, you sound like you're too close to the mic. Well, no, here's the thing.
It's funny because he's the furthest away from the
Well,
mic
no,
right now.
you were probably plugged into... we have
They say
lavalier
we're
mics
quiet,
that
too.
pick up when we're yeah, no, that
Oh,
means
no, everyone's
that
saying
means
it's
this
better.
mic.
Right,
yeah, no,
right.
I'm not too close to the mic. You're plugged into a mic that's pressed up
Maybe
against my
you're
throat.
too close to your headphones.
I say pressed up. It's clipped to my shirt, but it's like just touching my throat you get the little waka wakas when I talk.
We're doing pretty good Piano by Maureen Bay. I think we're all a little tired, but the
I'm
moment we start
exhausted.
listening to Gex, I think we'll be better.
Are we ready to see?
To enter the gecko.
Enter.
How do I unpause it?
You did.
Oh.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Ah!
No, I don't actually know.
This is so exciting. I've never entered a gecko before.
Is there
Are we
sound?
getting audio?
Is there
I think
sound
we're
for
just
Mr.
not
Gecko?
getting- There we go.
Ah!
I'm
Gex,
sure they
Gex,
were
Gex,
hearing the
Gex.
sound we just were.
Wow, that's so loud.
Oh, it is so crackled. This is by Midway. Of course, they're famous. Oh.
I had resigned myself to a life of solitude.
Oh, word?
2 years I
Lore?
started Kung Fu theater. Days, then weeks blurred into one long, greasy telephone.
He's just like me.
Some government goons show up at my place. Caught a
Goons!
whiff of old Mr. Sunshine himself. Rez. He's back in the media dimension, and they think I'm crazy enough to go back in after.
I don't.
This is what.
So they whisked me away to
This is what Gex is.
This is
Man,
what
those
I
government
assume the
agents
Matrix
are both
is
so
about.
handsome.
giving me the
His tongue.
I give a little back.
And you were wondering why Nintendo cut this opening cutscene, Micah?
I throw in one of those secret agent suits, and I tell them we got a deal.
It's the greatest game ever made. Look at that background design.
It's just like a webtoon.
Deja ouch.
Deja ouch. Why did
Oh,
he
D-Ray,
fart?
thank you, member for 4 months.
Ooh,
Gex
members
stream,
for
hell
4
yeah.
months.
Also, I just graduated.
Oh my gosh!
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Or
Welcome
should
to
I
the
say,
second trimester.
congratulations?
I don't know.
Tyler Preston walks in on a fart. Hello. Spooky Cat. Why did he shit himself?
He's like, I can surf back. Shits on their chair.
Oh my gosh, one of my best friends there. I'm doing what? Thank you so much. What's up, guys? Welcome to my Minecraft stream. That's right, today I'm taking over, so keep your eyes on the chart, turn off the volume, ignore whatever is happening on the screen.
That's very funny. This is Gex. We should turn down
turn it
Gex
down
a
a
little.
little bit.
Gex is very loud.
Yeah, I think he's making
Thank you so much. I'm doing what? No, but one of my best friends. They.
That's just for them. That didn't change.
No, I
anything.
know.
Okay.
he was peeking on their end. I didn't want Gex to deafen our chat.
I want Gex to deafen us. You should not hear us during the stream. This should be all Gex. Look at him.
Man, he gets me going.
Yeah?
You want to enter the gecko?
Oh yeah. Give me that controller.
All right.
Wait, no, I want to enter the gecko.
Basically, here's what we're gonna do. You guys are gonna be playing the thingy, and I will be reading.
Whoa,
This
demo
just-
mode.
This
I don't
just
know
happened.
if I can read my diary to this because
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so enamored.
Get him.
This just happened. I'm
This
touching
is
nothing.
demo mode.
Okay.
Loading.
I think it's just. Do we want to give it like half an hour and then we'll get to the
yeah.
diary?
Let's give it a second.
we
'cause I'm-
need to experience Gex.
I'm
Ray
quite
says
enamored.
Jonah enters the gecko.
Here. I want to play.
Oh, okay. Here, okay. Start. I know nothing about Gex.
Me either.
No, it's gonna tell you buttons.
media dimension.
It's gonna be like press X to do this.
We have a GameCube
We have a
controller, not
GameCube
PlayStation
controller. Of course,
There
we're
is
playing
an
this. Right. Oh well, it's gonna tell you like press triangle, but I believe it's A to jump, B to tailspin.
What's gonna happen there?
Fire entered the gecko. Currently, Matty Bites is playing.
What's this thing?
Hit B.
B. By pressing
L.
Lee or Re, you can swing the camera and view all the way around.
That would be these purple
oh, the
buttons.
purple.
No gender, no frog. Thank you for the 5 Matty Bites gift memberships.
Thank you so much.
Ailhart, Gadget, JJ, Louis Leon, and
Wait, he
Chelsea
can
Mageley.
scream.
Are you?
I think you're taking screenshots.
Where is that saved to? I
You
don't
can
know.
change cameras at any time by pressing start.
A to jump, playing on Xbox. Well, no, here's the thing. We're playing on a PlayStation, and we're playing on a real PlayStation because I bought a PlayStation for this.
Tail time.
It's
Everybody believes me. We bought a PlayStation for this, but we are playing on a GameCube controller.
Busy Dizzy, we do know that. But that's okay. It's like, honestly, you know what never... Do I press A?
Well, yeah, you gotta choose which one you're going to.
No, you know what always bothered me is when people would be like, oh, you won the lottery? The government takes tax?
Or Chong, report to the front desk.
Where's the
Why
front
did you look at
desk?
me like that?
No, he says a random line every time. I was playtesting this. Gex has. Wait, let me.
No, but like, oh my gosh. If you win the lottery, you still have all of that money you never had before. Like, way to find ways to complain. I don't know.
But Gex.
Yeah, well, also, if YouTube wasn't taking 30%, we wouldn't be able to make money playing
Yeah,
games.
right,
So
so-
I'm not upset.
Yeah, no, Gex has over 300 one-liners and sound effects across the Gex trilogy. Which I don't know how many. Well, how many does he have in Enter the Gecko? Google AI. Gex, Enter the Gecko.
Stop taking photos. I don't know if it's saving them to my computer, and I don't want
I
to
really hope it's saving
Oh!
them to the PlayStation we bought for this.
I don't know what the
D-Ray sent
rules
10
are.
memberships.
Oh,
Thank
yes,
you
thank
so
you,
much.
D-Ray.
Oh, thank you so much,
NVI.
D-Ray.
Obit the Plumber, Cat
Cat
Stew,
Stew,
Sleepy Mimsy, Mickey Maldonado, Marissa, Topical Cyclone 1, Drink Drac, Shiny Misty, Edison Martinez, and no one else.
And Edison Martinez.
You know, I'm related to Thomas Edison. And I once told that to my teacher, and she went, yeah, that's not impressive. Everyone's related to Thomas Edison.
Well, she didn't have to say it like that.
Nah, well,
Man, this really doesn't have very stellar gameplay.
Yeah, that's why actually I
I
think
don't
it's
know what's
very
going
good
on.
for diary reading, because I don't know the objective. Does anyone know the
it
objective?
just said to go to the front desk, and
Keep
I have...
off the grass, man! Jump on that mushroom, I bet
No,
it
but I don't think.
bounces you.
I think that was like a one-liner. I think that was one of Gex's patented Gex goofs.
Keep off the grass, man?
Well, Matty, you have to understand, Gex is very funny.
I have never
And
played...
remember, kids, never buy marmalade from a guy in a top hat.
He's so funny.
Ever buy a marmalade from a guy in a top hat? Who's playing Gex?
Matty, Gex is the Mario killer. Mario is nothing after Gex.
Oh, I
Now
see
go.
how I fell off.
Well,
I don't think I can run any.
Hard head area.
Maybe try.
Oh!
That's why it's a hard head area.
And remember, this is a secret agent gecko. For
Yeah,
anyone
wait.
who's-
He's like, I'm in. What the
Why is there a fat lady?
Was that Marge
That was
Simpson?
Marge
Was that
Simpson.
He's like, I'm in if you give me one of those 6 suits, and then he proceeds to just not wear it.
And then like shit all over their desk.
This is what the people want. The people want say Gex, and
No frogs, no gender says, my best marmalade hookup has a top hat.
Oh, well, I guess you gotta stop buying from him.
That button appears to do nothing. I really I might have to
Maybe
Google.
you need to smash, like,
What is
ground
the
pound?
objective of Gex?
It's a platformer. You follow the carrots.
No, I'm
Explore
supposed
and
to-
locate hidden television remotes, which are used to
Wabbit
unlock.
season open. Jump and put your gecko in the hole.
Enter the gecko.
Oh.
Oh, you're a little
Oh, I'm a
rabbit
rabbit.
now.
Uh-oh, and then I'm
Oh,
gonna get
and legally
hunted.
distinct Elmer Fudd is gonna shoot you.
Why do the bullets look? Oh, can I
Remember, if
hide?
you die in Gex, you die in real life.
Oh no!
And yeah, we're switching
All right,
upon
Micah,
death.
your turn.
All right, so now.
Oh, Sky Pancake, welcome to Silly Little Guy. First trimester, baby. Yeah, I have no idea what. Because it said to go find like the desk lady or something, and now I'm.
I guarantee you that was one of 300 randomly chosen zinger. Fuck it, Al. From hit comedian Dana Gould,
All right.
who voices Gex. Fuck.
You're not very good at this, are you, Micah?
No, but it's Gex.
Well, it's now my goal to become the best Gex player in the world.
Oh, Punchy, thank you for the super chat.
Can't believe I'm late to the Gex stream.
Oh, shit,
Your older
everyone-
brother had this game. This is a fever dream.
Shit,
Wow.
everyone go back to one. Everyone go back to one.
One
What's
what?
up, guys?
Oh.
Welcome to a very special
Minecraft stream.
How do I
believe-
pan the camera down? I hate this high angle.
That's my
I
bad.
think it just do that.
No, you can. There's.
No, but that does left and right. It was doing
Oh.
like top down, but I think that's just built into that area.
Lolly, lolly, get your adverbs here.
What was that, Gex? What was that?
I don't like.
Lolly, 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 get your Redbergs here.
I
Thanks,
really
Gex.
like almost
Very
nothing
Gex.
about this.
All right, it's time to pull out the big guns. The diary from I think 5th grade.
Introduce us to
Okay.
Maddie.
5th grade Matty, you guys say she was really mean, but I think she was just venting her frustrations into the diary. So it's gonna come across as very cruel, very rude.
I wasn't mean. I was just cruel.
I was just we should call you Cruella.
what?
I've been doing what's his computer issues. Minecraft delay.
No!
No, that's a line from Cruella.
No, the Minecraft delay.
Thank you for the super chat. I've been doing.
Oh,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
I've been doing what? Yeah, so it's gonna sound. Oh, you have a flight in 2 hours. Goodbye, America. Bye, Fizzy Dizzy. So I'm gonna sound very mean and very rude. But my diary. Okay. Also, I did this thing where I always assumed someone would read it. And so I wrote as if someone were going to read it because technically I would go and read it later. So it's gonna sound like that. Gex in the British version is voiced by Leslie Phillips.
Yeah, British Gex sounds weird. I made very.
Who's Leslie Phillips?
I don't know. In the same way, I don't really know who Dana Gould is. Wait, is this it?
I don't know who. Oh!
Is this the Gex objective? I got a bug. What is the point? Does anyone know what the point of Gex is?
Dragonfly,
supposed to
wait,
get that
wait, we're
guy
reading,
from the TV
so past
dimensions.
Matty was right. I know. Okay. Dear Diary, I guess I tell you all of my secrets. I'm also gonna read all of the spelling errors just because I think it's funny. Punchy,
oh,
and here we
Gex
are.
loves
you
TV.
reading
Look
it to
at
all
that.
of us. I know. 5th grade Matty would be mortified. Gex plus TV.
Equals love. I'm gonna die very soon.
Well, this is not really a secret, but I would like to have a dog. What? I love dogs. They're so cute and adorable. Fluffy and shaggy. Besides, Mom or Dad, the whole family would want a dog. And then I drew a picture of a dog.
If my
That
knowledge...
was my go-to dog. I learned it from like a How to Draw Dogs cartoon, and it looks really bad.
I got a checkpoint! Wait, you gotta
I'm
pull up-
guessing. I'm guessing.
Wait, can you take a picture of the dog and send it so we can see?
Yes.
Yeah, my
where-
phone is doing chat.
Yeah, give me a second.
I'll keep guessing.
Yeah.
Bloodlust says, what is going on? Gex! Say
So
Gex!
much.
Gex and Matty is reading from her
Did
old
someone
diary.
graduate too? Oh my gosh!
Oh.
Everyone's graduating.
Wait, guys, is there
Good
Gex fall
job.
damage? Do I need to be careful? Does Gex take fall damage? I don't know why I'm asking, like anyone fucking knows.
Punchy's brother would know. We have to ask.
He's a gecko, so I think because of how little he is.
Alright, it's in the talking
Wait,
Discord.
no!
I think how little he is,
What?
he can survive his terminal velocity.
He's a lizard.
I got Gex.
Okay, also, I'm gonna change the names to just like...
Just like a luau at Mel Blanc's house.
Who's a luau? Who's Mel Blanc?
He voiced all the Looney Tunes. It's my favorite line
Okay,
he says.
because they're a Looney
It's a
Tune.
very bad line. This is like a luau at Mel Blanc's house.
Yeah, I'll change the name. Mr. D is such a pain in the neck. Who's Mr. D? Oh, he's my baby bro. Sure. Only few times he nice to me. But I don't remember. My big bro is nice to me sometimes too. But he sure has a good memory. And I love his music from his iPod. And Miss E, well, she is Mr. D's favorite. And she protects him.
Tell the folks at home what an iPod is.
And then I have a bunch of my name drawn in fancy text. Very 5th grade Matty core.
Iconic.
Alright.
I'm a little lost. I don't. Oh, jeez.
Lemma says, you're reading Yowie? We've made it very confusing what we're doing.
We're reading.
You
Maddie's...
should put, what does it say in reading? You should maybe put reading Maddie's old diaries.
Oh, yeah. Can you pause, Jonah?
Yeah.
Gex is paused, but don't worry, we'll get back to it.
You
Lemma
know-
says, can't believe I'm watching fossils on screen. Don't you say that about Gex.
No problem, prop says. This says 5th grade Maddie sounds quite literate.
You didn't have to destroy her like that.
Dear diary, having a new friend. Oh, I think I spelled that right.
Let me see.
That one
You did not.
Oh.
I before E.
is great. I just heard a story. I love it.
Did he just yell, lady?
And I guess I did not say the story. Cool, cool. Dear diary.
Tail time!
Tail time!
I love Gex.
Sure, baby, yeah.
Why is he like sometimes British and sometimes shitting his pants?
The shitting his pants was
The
genuinely
two
crazy.
genders.
Dear diary, do you know how to write Greek? I do. What? And do you guys, okay, do you guys remember when Percy Jackson came out?
Yeah.
There was like
I was there.
Yeah, there was like this book that was like, oh, how to write in Greek. And it wasn't really Greek, it was just like symbols in place of letters.
Yeah.
And so I wrote my name in Greek, kind of, and then I wrote my regular name in English, so then you know what I was writing. See? It is fun if you're not too stupid.
See?
Bold words coming from a dyslexic.
Whoa!
Fifth grade
Whoa!
Oh,
I'm
you're
guessing
on
all
the
over the
wall?
place.
How did you do that?
My intuition. I knew.
Oh, it's slimy. Gex can't climb, but the wall had slime.
Mr. D? Or could I call you DD? Okay, so DD is now the diary. Okay, so DD, why are people so stupid? And I'm gonna kind of just skip this because it's like nonsensical ramblings. It's
You're
really,
just embarrassed that you're. Oh.
I'm really embarrassed. No, okay. Okay, do you want me to read it? You want me to read it and expose myself? Okay, so Dee, why can't people get off this stupid line? Like, what if you forgot your honeymoon? Stupid.
What?
What if you started a food fight and someone threw a pie in the president's face? I mean, that is so stupid that maybe Obama would put you in jail.
The writers of boot camp be like,
What are you talking about?
What if you were on the smart aleck line?
what do you mean? Are we talking like bus line?
No, I have a graph that I draw in the end of my time.
So we're talking hard
What if you were on the
statistics.
smart aleck line and you said something really smart and then no one knows what you are talking about? Then people would think you are stupid. If you were on the popular line, you would be at the bottom of the line of line.
I'm not following this at all.
You could be on the cool line. What about the nice
How many
and
lines
mean
are on
line?
this graph?
Oh, and the service line. You would
What?
be on the nice line. I would be on the cool, service, mean, and nice line. Our, do you think? I, the other line.
Trying to play Gex, which does not have stellar controls,
You shut your damn mouth.
while listening to that actual crack, I feel like I'm having a stroke.
Wait, is that the graph?
This is the graph.
Where is the graph?
It's the line of lines.
That's not a graph.
Matty, try not to be dyslexic.
Let me put it in
Buddy
the
Moon, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. We really appreciate it. R.O. Zeta
Ooh.
Delara Askin. Sorry if I butchered that. Otomeski or Otomesky, Otomsky, I don't know. Tyler Preston says, Young Matty's SMRT.
Oh no! What happened? I just dropped dead! I didn't do anything!
Maybe there's like a time limit.
Oh, well, you have to understand, Gex had a heart attack. Who's next? Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you pull up the Discord, we can see some of the drawings I've been putting in there.
Micah is now playing. We should get like little reading book like hands and little playing game hands.
You're
So we
putting
can.
it in talking.
Oh, I put it in talking.
Oh, I
yeah.
can't see Gex.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
Gex
so
and blind.
There's the dog,
There's
Matty,
the
true.
dog.
We all
Page
start
one.
somewhere.
And then this is the line
Line
of
of
lines.
lines.
Nice
Nice
service,
service,
popular, mean,
popular.
smart, cool, stupid.
But what's the graph? It's just one line.
Yeah, that's
But it's the line of lines.
Oh, like the top is nice, and then okay, I understand the graph.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sky Pancake in Discord says, I guess I'm stupid.
I think this game wants to kill
Is it
you.
A graph?
Well, I'm sorry. I tried my best. Okay. If you're stupid, why don't you just write a sign saying, "Hey, I'm stupid."
Me when I'm stupid.
That's not it. Why don't you just write a sign that says, "Hey, I'm stupid. Do you want to come down to my stupid house? That's why you need a stupid whatever." It's
See,
weird.
Matty was mean. Matty was straight up mean. I'm going
weird,
what? Thank you
really.
for the super chat. If you pull up the Discord, you can see the Minecraft. Hell yeah. One of these days, we should just buy you a Minecraft account, and we could do like a multiplayer Minecraft stream.
Oh my gosh.
Wait.
I'm doing what really did take
Such
over.
high quality.
I've been doing one stream now.
Oh man.
No frogs, no gender. Thank you very much for the super chat. Are you aware new Gex game is being released on Steam June 16th? I did know that.
Micah wanted us to
Here's
do
the
it
thing.
next
What it
time.
is all 3 Gex games, Gex 1, Gex Enter the Genko, and Gex 3, whatever the fuck the subtitle is, are being re-released in HD on the 16th of June. So this is not a sponsored stream, but I do plan to not buy that.
Why does
Melancholy
why does it sound
Mothman
like Matty
says-
got hit by puberty early?
Melancholy Mothman says, in Pride Month.
Happy Gex month, everybody.
Alright, after the sign that you should put on yourself if you're stupid.
Oh my gosh, Brittany Robinson says the objective seems to be on the pause screen, I think.
Jump to the teetering rock.
Thank you so much, Brittany
That is
Robinson.
so awesome that you noticed
I
that.
think Maddie selected that at the beginning, and we may not have been paying attention.
Right.
It's like a Mario level where you have to. where like it tells you what to do at the beginning. Is this the teetering rock?
No, I got to here. And don't touch the cactuses, they just kill you.
Well, you probably had one. I don't know what's happening. It's Gex.
Just saying, again, if someone like your mom sees your journal, it's spelled J-R-N-A-M.
Journal.
No, because she saw me writing the word stupid and she made a face at me, but we were in church, so she couldn't tell me she was disappointed in me. Sees your journal
In her defense, you were writing stupid, like, over and over again like a crazy person.
She may not even have been mad at you for being like, oh, stupid, 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 stupid. She may have been mad at you for the worst graph I've ever seen. She was a teacher at some point, right? She was probably just like...
she's been a teacher, yeah.
She probably was just like, man, I taught this girl nothing. She does not know what a graph is.
Some of my earliest memories are
You gotta go back for it.
are of my mom, like, teaching me to read because I couldn't learn how to read. And no one said I was dyslexic!
And what a good job you did, Matty's mom.
You know, it's better... I heard a statistic the other day that if someone... This is the teetering rock.
But do I make a teeter or do I
over
jump?
there.
You gotta get all the TNTs.
There you go.
I don't need to.
No, there's a statistic...
I don't know what he said.
Whoa.
Micah just gexed.
Wow, Micah just gexed live on stream.
Can we get a gex?
Let's just stop bullying baby Matthias. No, there's a statistic that if someone is trying to build a prison, they go to the nearest school and then they look at all of the kids at a certain grade that are reading below a 3rd grade level and they make that amount of prison cells. I'm not sure if that's true. I heard it on TikTok, but I don't know.
Punchy, thank you for the super chat.
Yes.
If those the cat emojis you have are placeholders, we should add a gex emoji.
Oh, you're so right, because they are placeholders. I kind of like them because they're silly. Save.
Yeah, we gotta save Gex. We will be playing Gex after this.
Sounds fake. It probably is now that I say it out loud.
Bloodlust says, Matty, that is obviously not true. What?
You know what? I take it back. I'm sorry. I saw it on TikTok and I spoke like I knew what I was talking about. Now let's go back to my diary where I definitely don't know what I'm talking about.
Wait, real quick. Fizzy Disney Studio says, is Gex an acronym for something? No, it's his name, I believe.
Maybe if it's from TikTok, it's probably a layer. You're so right. It's so right.
How do I... Oh, I've got to get 3 red remotes.
Yeah, you haven't unlocked it yet. Also, I will say, the PS1 version of this game, which is what we're playing, looks so much better than the N64 version. And the N64 version censors out... Oh!
What's the circle button?
A, I think?
Alright, hold on. Now I'm gonna just look it up.
Smell razor.
It's tail time.
Let's see.
Which should we do? Should we survive the haunted mansion, smash 5 blood coolers, or ride the haunted elevator? Make a poll, Micah.
Oh, I was doing what time is it? Tail time, tail time.
Survive, smash, or ride.
We do survive,
smash, or ride.
Ride. They all do sound
very sexual.
Survive, smash, or ride. The chat or the poll is now live. I'm seeing a lot of smash and ride.
I'm reading an article to make.
Dang, I just want to survive.
I think smash is winning the day, but that's only 24 votes. Give the people time. Give the people time. Flavla says, survive, smash, ride. Lamau, a usual Friday night for me. Okay. Am I right?
Let me correct my previous mistake there.
There's a lasagna noodle says smash in the spirit of Gex.
The article I am reading, what is it? It's called, I don't know, readingpartners.org. Do prisons use 3rd grade reading? Blah, blah, blah.
Smash.
It says, well, there isn't evidence of state departments or corrections using 3rd to 4th grade reading scores to predict the number of prison beds they'll need to decide, in the next decade. So there's no proof, but then the article goes on to say there is undeniable proof, and I'm like, okay, well, if there's no proof, you can't say that there is proof later on in the thing. That's my bad. I'm sorry for the misinformation. I hope I've corrected it. I'm sorry. Back to more information.
I would never say what we provide on this stream as information.
Who do you think this is?
The creator.
That's Gex. Gex isn't the gecko. The gecko's name is Horace. That's Gex. That's
D-Ray me when I spread misinformation on the internet. I try, but sometimes I am just stupid. Now let's go back to my stupid diary, because I'm on the stupid line of lines. It's like going into the bathroom that someone is already using. You don't know the have of it, Dee Dee. Okay, forget I said that. You know all of it, because it's a diary, haha.
Sure.
What was I saying? Oh yeah! Would you want to be on the stupid line? I don't think so, Dee Dee.
Matty has invented a line, and she has spent like 3 pages being like, you don't want to be on this line, guys. You want to be on the smart line, or no, you don't want to be on the smart line because then you'd be a smart aleck.
You want to be on the nice, service, or cool line. Not popular means smart or stupid, which in the line of lines, I said being popular would put you at the bottom of the line of lines, but then I proceeded to put it 3rd up.
Yeah!
I'm not sure I follow the line of lines.
I don't think so, Dee Dee. New topic. Do you like to read?
Do you?
If you don't, I will write in a girl diary.
What does that mean?
Boys don't like to read.
I'll go get a new diary. That's a threat to Dee Dee.
Is this diary a boy diary?
I
what
think
is
I said
happening?
so.
Oh, it's tail time?
Oh! Tail time.
I'm having a tail time.
I love when I
myself.
make a poll where the options are the same and one wins, like, one is doing a lot better.
Sky Pancake, a girl diary? I don't know, you guys. I don't
The diary is like
It's orange.
Crocodile skin? Oh,
It's
masculine.
Well, who's to say that Dee Dee is a girl or a boy?
Oh,
or isn't a boy?
X.
Again.
Holy shit, Gex is on fire.
Oh my gosh.
It's tail time.
Can you climb some, oh, you can climb some
It
rocks.
wasn't just like, can you? Who's to say?
Oh wait, hold on.
Did he just say he's God?
I don't know, man. I'm only halfway paying
The Gex
attention.
has to be quiet enough that we can, like, hear us and hear Matty, so I'm just getting, like, every 3rd Gex.
I'm doing what says Matty is one hell of an enigma.
Why is that, like, a Minecraft
you.
zombie? Alright, well, the vote is in with 48 votes. It's tail time.
Also, I spelled right as in, like, turning right. Right. No, I will write in a girl diary. Again. Yes, that is a threat! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark.
What does that mean?
Sometimes people
Wow,
are
this is
so
like
dumb.
maybe one of the most horrifying images I've ever seen.
Is that a
What
skull eating
is
another
that?
skull?
Is it like a bird?
It looks like a turtle head.
What is that?
Oh, eat it, eat the fly. Gex, you're so funny. Please never die. Also, why are you on the wrong side of the railing? Like, walk... No, like, especially, like, over here.
Yeah, you were clipping through the railing. Very silly.
It's a very well-made game. Pregnant Centipede says, I'm watching Minecraft stream in the corner. I'm so overstimulated.
Sometimes...
You think you're allowed to be normally stimulated on a Matty Bites
Matty
stream?
Bites
This is
stream
Coco
is
Melon.
nothing but stimulation. Here, quick, give me some keys I can jangle.
They're in my bag.
Here, I'll just make jangling noises.
Jangle, jangle.
Jangle, jangle.
Bojangles.
Sometimes people are so dumb, they can forget their own name is. Forget...
Yeah, Matty! Or sometimes people is so dumb.
Forget what you are. Dumb, dumb, dumb. It's so dumb, I won't even know what dumb means.
Oh, shoot!
Again,
Matty
dumb.
is fighting ghosts right now. She's swinging at people who are so dumb that they forget their own name. Who are these people? The world may never know.
Oh my gosh, wait, no, this is great.
Fizzy Dizzy Studio says, guys, they're making a Coco Melon feature film. You're
Ew.
shitting me.
What, is there gonna be, like, ninja slice at the bottom right-hand of the corner for
Whoa!
all the babies?
I think I just found a secret.
Secret Gex. Guys, put a Gex in the chat.
Whoa!
Scream!
Why is the Mona... Did you just turn on the Mona Lisa?
I don't know. I guess Gex turns on the Mona Lisa. Something me and her have in
Dragon
common.
fly away. So, Matty hates people with amnesia. Got it.
Step into the light.
Gladiolus says, I like to listen to these streams when I draw because it helps with my ADHD when my meds wear off.
Many bites, better than ADHD medication.
Please take your ADHD medication. No, so
No, but we're better than that.
I'm going to explain so
Oh, shit!
Whoa! That was so scary.
How is this a game about a secret agent?
I don't know what's going on over there, but I don't want to die. I've been playing for so long. Whoa, these are like genuinely a little unsettling.
Why is George Washington dead? They killed George Washington!
Whoa, who
who's
is that?
Go in there.
You can't, you're too big. Gex is too thick.
So there's this guy I had a crush on, and his name was Jonah, and this is my first diary entry.
Also, I would
about
like to
Jonah.
clarify that this is not me.
This
is
is
a
not
different
Jonah. This is a different one. I just met the guy off my dream. His
She's so smart.
His name is Jonah. Yes, I know I said he was popular and a bit weird, but
And
he is
When
nice
did
to
you say
me.
that?
And
I don't know.
like, did you have two Did you have a
No,
boy
this
diary?
was my
and a-
first diary.
So what are you on
There's
about,
some
girl?
missing pages. There's some missing
Oh,
pages.
did you tear out
I
some
don't,
juicy?
I don't know. Well, I know Ooh. I said he was popular and a bit weird, but he is nice to me. He is cute. Miss Kai.
Regular Centipede says, Marty has a thing for Jonah. Yeah,
She
she
is in
loves
my
to see
class.
a guy get eaten by a whale. Didorito says, who's gonna tell Matty George Washington has been dead for a long time?
Fizzy Dizzy Studios, Matty, are you actually reading your diary? Yes. This is my 5th grade diary.
And
Dang,
also-
I made it so far.
Quickly pull
I was
Google.
so deep into the gecko.
Oh my gosh.
Google George Washington because I think of him every time I see George Washington. George Washington.
Oh.
One word.
Toad.
Also, my ears, Michael, why Jonah just died? Jonah. This is from a real episode of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
I love him.
It's
so
Jonah.
handsome.
Jonah, I want a divorce so I can marry George Washington.
Lila says deep in the what?
Look at him. Why
Miss
did they?
Kai said she was no. Miss Kai, she is in my class, said we should go out. Scenes.
Seems.
It's supposed to be sense, but I don't know how to read it properly.
Smash
We get
5
along
blood.
so well. The only thing is that I am only 10. I cannot date someone until I am 16. Have you ever Oh, I love this rant. I quote this so often just in my own head. Have you ever loved someone and
Oh,
cannot go
you're
out
going
with them?
backwards. ...
I mean,
You're going backwards.
But you need to smash 5 blood coolers.
Oh,
That's the objective. So if you've been passing blood coolers, you've been failing.
I didn't know that was the objective.
see, that is what I mean. And by the time I am 16, I will not know him anymore. When I was 9, this blonde, long-haired sports kid named Mr. M was my love. But then he moved to the stupid new school, Redacted. I was heartbroken.
Here comes Mr. Father.
Is he
Father?
bringing out his diaries? Uh-oh. Oh, it's a gecko! Where did it go?
Mr. Father,
Here,
got a picture for the chat? Hey, Trips, it's okay. It's just Mr. Father. Thank you, Mr. Father. Kevin says, oh, funny enough, there is Gex if it was a 90s Saturday morning show on YouTube. Yeah, very good animation. I'd look it up. I don't know who it's by. I believe they actually got hired to do the trailer for the Gex Remastered that's coming out April 16th. Note, this is not a sponsored
April 16th
stream.
next year?
No, this,
April 16th
what's the
happened.
next month?
June.
June 16th. Gex,
Juneteenth.
the Gex Trilogy, only on Disney.
Anyways, I was heartbroken when I found out he was movieing. You You know you love another diary. Then the next day she was bought. That was how I felt. And then I
Matty,
This is so incomprehensible.
you're the poet of our time.
And then I drew.
You know how you love another diary, and then she was bought.
And then I
So
drew.
it is a boy
three-
diary or a lesbian diary.
I drew 3 heartbreak symbols.
That you did.
Dear diary, a little girl came up to me. She offered me food. She was adorable. I wish Mr.
No,
D.
Matty is 10. This girl cannot be that little.
I wish Mr. D was like that. The only thing is that he is a boy, not a girl. That was my little brother I was talking about, and I was upset that he was a boy. Oh my
Clearly.
gosh. Do you guys... oh my gosh. So I have a list of, like, if I had a baby, I have a list of boy names and then a list of
Jeez.
girl names. Boy names. Scott, Scotty, Jock, Cody, Wally.
Jock? As in strap? Girl, you are gonna... You're...
Redder. R-E-D-D-E-R. Redder.
As in more red?
Ricky.
Shit, you don't.
Austin.
If you
and
have a child
Brendan.
and name them Ricky, I will kill you.
Girl names. Sky, Celia, Daisy, Rose, Chelsea, Anne, Kit, Molly,
these are-
Valentine, Roxy, Charlotte,
Did
Lexi,
you just not
Bailey.
know any boy names?
And then I also had another Roxy. I liked Roxy so much I added it twice and I had forgotten.
But like all the girl names were real names. Those were good, solid names.
I guess, I don't know. Have you met my brothers? Do you know
Yeah,
my brothers' names?
they have normal names.
I feel like they have, like,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Very-
Carl's acting coach.
very...
I
names.
disagree. They got normal enough names. Next to
Better than
Jock. Jock is not a name. Oh, did you mean like Jock as
Like
in
Jock?
like
No.
French? No,
No.
you meant J-O-C-K.
J-O-K. No, I
No,
spelled
J-O-K? Girl, that's a caveman name.
Jock.
Jock hit rock. Jock like rock. Jock have stick.
Jonah's a
Jock
normal
have
name.
Jonah-
Jonah and Mike are normal names. They're in the Bible.
Yeah,
And
That's
they're
why
biblical.
your mom chose those, because she's like, they never go out of style.
or something. Yeah, you may have meant like Jock, like
No, I meant Jock, because I thought...
J-O-K, like you thought you had invented a name, and your
No,
name that you invented
I had heard people say, like, oh, he's a jock, and I was like, jocks are so cool and sexy, I
Jane
bet.
just says, have you smashed any of the bottles yet?
One.
What bottles?
You need to go further back in the level.
No, I went to the beginning. There's, I think we're.
Girl, that's...
You need to jump.
Punchy. Girl, that ain't a name, that's a sound. Thank you, Punchy.
My pick for if I ever have offspring
Stingray.
names, I'm probably gonna go with Gex. Gex to enter the
Mr.
gecko.
Father wanted to name all of his children Stingray,
Yeah,
but
I
your
could've
mom
been
kept it
Stingray.
on. I know, you could have been Stingray, and I could have been Paisley, and we could have been the coolest ass hippies you'd have ever met. Kind of weird, but really cool.
What do I do about this ghostly specter?
You ignore him and you go back to the beginning.
Dear Diary, you know how I said that I liked Jonah? Well, now...
I
Fizzy
did it.
Dizzy Studio says,
Wait, I did it. He's a good ghost now. We're friends.
Fizzy Dizzy Studio says, if I ever have offspring, Micah, 2025.
It could happen.
You know how I said I
It's
liked
tail
Jonah?
time.
Well, now he barely knows me. Now, and we never
honey.
see each other, so I
I think
guess
he barely
no
knew you in the first place.
No, he was actually one of my first real friends that didn't bully me. I
That's
really,
so
yeah.
sad,
He was,
hon.
no, what? It's not sad. And then I was too annoying, and he
Oh,
told me that
thank
we
you,
weren't
Punchy.
friends anymore. And then in high school, we made up, and now we're friends again.
Thank you, Pudgy. Pudgy says, my dad wanted to name my brother Conan, like the barbarian.
Like
That's
O'Brien?
so cool.
No, like the bar.
Conan no,
Jonah,
like
how
Conan
does it feel to be
Conan like
featured in
the
Maddie's
O'Brien.
diary?
Wait, is this gonna be water? Oh, okay, it's very shallow. I did not trust Gex swimming mechanics.
Nah, trust me, because I still journal. I actually think that's like super good for like therapeutic use and like, you know, learning about
I
yourself.
hope your journals are a little less mean than they used to be.
No, I'm still pretty mean, but with you, I'm like, man, me and Jonah did this. I love him so much, because I always think that if I die, you'd go through and read my diaries. And then I want you to see something positive about yourself so you don't kill yourself. when
Otherwise,
I
it would
die.
just all be brutal.
If you do die, if it's possible, who gets the YouTube channel?
Who gets the YouTube channel?
Dibs. I got my finger on my nose first. It's mine.
You vultures!
I did dibs.
Let's see, dear diary. Today, my mom woke me up from a perfectly good sleep to clean my room. It's really clean now, but I really hate cleaning my room. And I have a drawing of my mom waking me up.
What is
Quite
this?
well done.
Okay, so I think the what you're supposed to infer from the game design of this area is that this is a bathroom that's been flooded. What is this bathroom?
You don't want to look directly at somebody else when you're pooping?
Right, this is a
This is the bathroom from hell.
there and there. It's like you're always
No frogs, no gender. Legally, it would go to Jonah.
yeah.
Sky
but I think
Pancake says, when my mom wakes me up from a perfectly good sleep.
Is that not a normal thing to say?
Maddie, nothing you have ever written is a normal thing to say.
I
Dear
firmly
diary.
believe if Micah didn't edit your scripts, the channel would not be
There
doing
is
as
one
well.
script that you've written that I don't understand what like most
Is
of your
it the video
scripts.
game one?
No, that one's fine.
Is it the Serena one?
No, it's the one that you wrote. Like I think it was like our webtoons art.
Oh no,
That
I thought
never
the
got
conclusion we
made.
came to was art is from the beauties in the eye of the
Well, right, no,
beholder, so
but you
obviously
did
what I
write
can
a
say.
script for it. And
Yeah.
it genuinely, I did not understand most of what you were saying.
So sorry.
No, I know, like, it's not a slate on you, because most of your scripts are pretty legible, just with, like, oh, this is phrased weird, you could maybe say it this way, or, like, you should expand on this idea, I'd love to see more of that. Most of your scripts are genuinely pretty okay. That script, it's like reading a different language.
Dear diary, you know how I liked Jonah? Well, he's still cute and all, but I met another guy of my dreams. His name is Mr. N. I sit next to him in class. He has freckles, and he is tall, but not too tall.
Wait, are these axes, like, oh, okay, I thought they were coming from between their legs. I thought they were, like, penis axes.
And he has brown, shaggy hair, and I think it's cute, smiley face. I'm not sure, but I think he likes me because he let me borrow his big pen. Now, his big pen was a giant pen.
Yeah?
Nothing crazy or weird to
Dizzy
think
Dizzy
about
says,
there.
who the heck is Mr. N?
Oh,
Maddie is
I'm not-
censoring the names
yeah.
Yeah,
to keep
she's
their
just not saying
identities
anything.
safe.
Yeah.
Maddie Bites is an ethical YouTuber. She isn't gonna
No,
dox.
except for the misinformation I gave about prisons.
Yeah, that was a crazy statistic to
I'm
think
sorry.
was real. No
I'm
offense.
sorry. Yeah.
Who
that's
is
pretty
that?
Say hi, guys. This is actually, we're also gonna be revealing what Maddie looked like as a child.
Aw.
This is that.
Little knife haver, baby
What
man.
is Gex about? Is he in a TV?
Oh my gosh, this one was crazy.
Can I kill this guy? I only
Dear
have one.
diary.
I only
Yeah,
have
go
one
for it.
paw.
I've told you about the beef I had with this kid. It's not the girl, it's the boy. Dear diary.
Shit.
I remember this one kid named Mr. E. In parentheses, he's an idiot.
Oh my god.
So in PE, we were playing basketball. So first, he asked me if I had a boyfriend. Then he asked me if I wore a bra. In parentheses, I say, which I totally do. But I didn't at the time.
Oh, Maddie, why were you lying to your diary?
In case someone read it! But I said nothing. Then he asked me if I wore a thong. In parentheses, no comment. I said nothing. See, he is such an idiot / donkey.
Yeah, it's okay. You can call that guy an idiot.
Yeah, no, he was such
Who asks a 5th grader if they wear a thong?
Other 5th graders.
Yeah, hold on, let me find my worst day ever.
Yeah, Busy Disney Studio says, "Ew, get away, Mr. E."
Yeah! No, there was a time that it was, oh my gosh, I had such beef with him and my other middle school bully. And in their defense, I was really annoying. But in my defense, I was who I am. So chill the fuck out. It was like
That's
freshman
backwards.
year, like our bus stop, all three of us had the same bus stop with like a bunch of other people. And what ended up happening was our other bus was too full, so they sent a short bus for the rest of the kids to go to the same stop. And we all had to share seats, right? And
Wait, they sent an extra bus that just happened to be a short bus to get you?
We're not making any jokes about that. We're being very good.
I mean, I also rode the short bus when I was really young. That one came and picked me up from my house. But I thought that was normal.
Probably is just because I don't know. You definitely are very dyslexic, but no one seems to have realized that. Ooh, wait, do you have to go back through the level and break all the blood things?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to go back. Who made this shitty ass
All
game?
that I'm saying is, I'm not
Okay,
bullying.
let me tell my damn
I'm
story!
not bullying. I'm just saying, the big bus being full
It was, yeah.
sounds exactly
No, but
like the excuse they would tell the kids that are riding the short bus.
Okay, fine then. Then all of my bullies were also riding the short bus with me. But there was not enough seats in the short bus, and so they sat next to me, and they were like,
Lily,
What?
have you seen Grandpa?
That wasn't a joke. Dex, that wasn't a joke.
so they were sitting next to me, and then they just start making out and feeling each other up, and like, what's like right
Weird.
before having sex? Humping? They were
Sure.
humping each other while I was like right in the
the
bus
fifth
seat next to
grade?
them. No, this was my freshman year.
Oh.
I still had beef with them. Okay, before we move on to the next diary, I will read my worst day ever.
So that happened to you, and your entire diary is just okay. So there's this line I've created in my head.
No, that was later.
No, I know, but like. Also, people are saying this is insane. What?
Well, okay, so I think it was like kindergarten and first grade, I rode the short bus, and then they also picked up, like, my freshman year. It was like the first day of school. It was like the only time they did the short bus. Because they didn't get enough buses, and then they ordered a second big
Okay.
bus. Anyways, dear diary. Okay, so I have so much to write about, as in right or left. It's crazy! So first, I came to school, happy.
Jay Ninja says, I just wanted Gex gameplay.
I'm sorry, Jade. I can stop if you want me to. But I won't. Then in period
Clip that.
Then in period 1, Miss C was like, who
I'm
wants
doing-
my lemonade?
I'm doing what? Thank you for the super chat. Joke's on them. You have 101k more subs than them. Yeah, congrats on 101k.
Thank you. Yeah, no, so fun fact. One of the reasons I started my YouTube channel in 2020 was so I could have more YouTube subscribers than one of my assaulters in college. And then I hit it like immediately, and because he only had like 100. And then I hit 120 and I was like, all right. That's why I stopped.
You truly are driven by spite.
I am a very spiteful human being.
Oh.
And then, yeah.
Oh, Matty's very traumatic diary.
And then Miss C was like, who wants my lemonade? I grabbed it, and I said, I do. Then it spilled on me.
Matty pissed her pants.
No.
Matty pissed her pants,
This
and
was
this
like-
is revisionist history.
This was like the worst day of my life, so I was like, it was my favorite shirt, too.
Punchy, thank you for the super chat. I stan a spiteful queen.
Punchy, you know I love you. Hey, Spite Works, you got into crocheting dolls that way? Exactly, Moonwing.
How does one
Get into crocheting dolls out of spite. I mean, I support
you put
it.
the people's hair in and then you stick them with needles.
Oh, no, that actually tracks.
Then it spilled on me. Thies, I was about to go to the nurse and get a new shirt, but then I had to take a spelling test, and I think...
Oh, no, it really was the worst day of your life.
Then when I got to the nurse, she was busy and said that she did not have any shirts, so I either had to call my mom to bring me one or go dry it off and deal with it. I couldn't call mom because she got to teach. She was teaching then. I don't know if you could pick that up.
She's got to teach.
So I had to dry it off. So after that fiasco,
Wait, everyone pause. Regular Centipede says, "Where is Gex? Can we pan in on Gex?"
What do you mean pan in?
Just get a good angle.
Oh, thank you so much, Dragon King's bride, Brandon.
No, Dragon King Brandon.
Oh wait, are you also Stacy Child? Or if you're not Stacy Child, I have
someone you should meet.
The perfect person for you. So after that fiasco,
Where did Matty learn the word fiasco?
My mom said it all the time.
Oh, that makes sense.
I dreaded through period 2. Then in period 3, it rained. I mean, really rained. It even thundered a little.
Man, period 3 sucks to be a woman. I'm sorry, that was really fucking dumb.
Then I had lunch, and at recess in the gym, because the rain, we played Truth or Dare. So I got dared to go hug a random 5th grader. It was pretty easy. I went up to hug Miss E and hugged her. Okay, thank you. Then I dared her to say, "You're hot," to a 5th grader, and she did. Great. This is the worst day ever, by the way. Then the worst class of the day. And I tried to write it really spooky, so I'm gonna say it spooky. Spanish!
No, she can't even speak English! Dang it.
It was really hard. I can't learn languages. I really want to, but I just can't.
Quick, Matty, speak Spanish.
Hola, ¿dónde está la leche? Me llamo Matty. Feliz cumpleaños y April.
I mean, that sounded real. I don't speak any of that language, so I don't know.
I used to be a little bit better because I lived super close to my best friend and their family, and oh my gosh, I love their mom so much. They immigrated to America, and I don't know, I just feel like she's a boss babe. And so I tried to learn a little bit of Spanish for her, but I couldn't. If I don't use the Spanish muscle, it don't work.
I took 4 years
Viva
of Chinese in high
Chancla
school.
says, thank you, Punchy.
I took 4 years of Chinese in high school, and I can't speak any.
Yeah, I know. I tried really hard.
I took no years of any languages, and I think I was supposed to.
I had 2.
Yeah, how did you graduate?
I don't know. I keep having dreams where I'm stressing to finish high school. I keep being like, man, I haven't done any of my assignments. I haven't done anything. And then I wake up and I'm like, I did that. I finished it. I succeeded at that. I won.
Oh.
I hate Spanish. So we had a test, and someone, and in parentheses I say Miss T, was complaining that the test was going to be hard. And I said, no, it's gonna be easy. And she said, not everyone is a smarty pants like you, Matty. I can live with that. I took it as a compliment.
Micah is now playing Gex.
Then someone else said, she's just so mean. I mean, am I mean?
Says, you are mean.
And I cried so bad. I tried to finish the test, and I didn't realize that there was a back to the test. So I did the front, and then because my teacher was a bitch, and she was like, "You guys can't leave to go to the bathroom until you finish the test." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna start crying." So I tried to do the front really quick, and then later, a few days later, after she graded it, you turn it I had failed, and I was like, "I don't understand why I failed." And then I turned it over. And
right.
I was like, oh.
These bastards, though. The objective of this mission is to hit 5 purple mushrooms, and they put one right behind you. A lesser man wouldn't have guessed that.
Oh, this diary's falling apart. I forgot about that. Hold on, let me find...
Also, let it be known, this stream will only end when we 100% complete Gex. And that's a promise.
That's true, yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so this next diary is about 2 years later. I am 12.
Regular Centipede says, keep off the grass, man.
I'm about 12, and if I remember correctly, Dork Diaries had just come out, so my diaries, they look so good after, look at that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's charming.
See?
Look.
Oh, yeah, that's nice art.
Yeah.
For a dork, I don't know what those diaries
Hey,
are.
I love dork diaries. They're so cute.
I was a diary of a wimpy kid type fella.
Oh, and we also have
Oh.
dates starting now. So October 3rd, 2012.
Ah.
Oh my gosh!
Punchy drew that for you.
Punchy, you are so talented, like motherfucker. So also that there's like words and things, right? Okay.
It is a diary, sure, yeah.
No, I mean like really weird stuff that I hadn't been reading, right?
Oh,
Wee!
I'm doing what? Thank you for the super chat. I was the only one nice to the Spanish teacher, so she let me hand out detentions. I didn't, but I was allowed to. That's nuts.
The difference here is little Matty would have been gleefully
I
handing
would've-
out the detention.
I would have definitely
She
given
would've
it
been
to
like,
my hater.
what?
She would have been like, this is what you deserve.
Yeah.
What just happened? Why did
You're
you...
on the stupid line.
Stupid people go, oh, it's a Y to change the camera angle, and that's why it makes a camera noise. We're not taking screenshots. We're very
Okay.
smart.
We math class just got fun. We got iPads. My grandma is coming.
so glad
so
you
the
learned
thing
how to
about
spell.
the iPads is we had to get a slip signed, and Miss C, my BFF, and Miss G, my other BFF, two.
Oh, thank you, Punchy. Punchy says, how dare you share my meme sodas, JK.
Two
Jade Ninja. Stupid people go to prison. Matty Bites, 2025.
I'm sorry.
No, people who can't read, like Matty, go to prison. Wait.
Yeah,
Ew.
Matty, if they're looking at the third grade reading statistics,
Holy shit, the Gex ice physics are so cool.
they got one of those beds for you, I guess.
I guess.
I was very good at reading in the third grade. I had a college reading level, and I am
And
special for
no
that.
friends.
Oh yeah, this is where another one
I
of my
got some
bullies gets
eventually.
introduced.
I
Okay.
figured that out.
So my two friends, Miss C, Miss G, they forgot theirs. Oh, and there's one kid named Mr. D, who I will never marry if he's the last person on Earth.
I don't know why you say that, because you've read this to me before.
Well, cause you know,
Dizzy Dizzy
as a
Studios.
girl, you're told you're supposed to get married, and I'm like,
Sure.
I've seen that on TV, you guys. Come on, give me some fucking slack here.
Dizzy Dizzy Studio said, Jonah, did you and Maddie go to high school together? Maddie,
No.
when does Jonah show up in the diary again? No.
Jonah does not show up.
Jonah shows up when the diary gets coherent.
Yeah.
Jonah probably shows up in like my 2020 diary, but that's when it's really depressing
Well, yeah.
because of 2020.
Alright.
So it's not on you.
Yeah.
My pancreas failed that year.
Oh,
My
yeah.
kidney had something.
His
got
pancreas
stranded
failed
in the
that year,
desert.
and the doctor had him on a just broth diet. So there's like this year that like Micah
It was like
really
2
kind of
months, right?
That was like a month. It was
Well,
like 2 weeks.
yeah, but it was like a couple of months where you were just like, I'm drinking broth, and you were real vague and discoherent.
so
Yeah, because
nice to
I
me.
wasn't
I
eating
loved it.
solids.
You were so nice to me. You were friendly and like.
I got really into Ewoks,
Yeah.
which I think would have happened anyway, but the broth really...
Mr. D said that. Okay, so for context.
Disney Studio says, Jesus, Micah. I still fully don't understand why. I mean, I'm good now.
Yeah, I have no idea. Well, what
They
happened?
did not explain it very well.
No, what happened is me and Jonah, we took a trip to so Jonah could meet my parents, and this is like after me and Jonah had been married for a
Yeah,
few
and everyone
months.
was gone.
And our truck broke down in the middle of the fucking desert, and we had your parents come pick us up, and then like 6 hours into the
I was
the
like,
car
I'm
ride,
feeling really
yeah,
quite
and then we had
bad.
to rush home.
Yeah, we had to rush home because Micah's pancreas was failing.
Yeah, so context, I don't know what I was saying, but
How is
someone
Micah
asked,
still alive, man? I don't know.
you eat a lot better than the rest of us,
That's true, because I'm
except for the
allergic.
cans.
Well, yeah.
But no, I'm allergic to gluten and dairy.
Yes, you don't eat.
So I eat
Like rice and beans.
Yeah, I eat a lot of food.
Sometimes you have trail mix.
That is true. I do like tropical trail mix.
But no.
I used to be really into the Great Value brand tropical trail mix, but after I tried some more organic, locally sourced stuff, I've really off it. Or it's decreased in quality over time. I'm
I
willing
think
to
both
accept.
are true.
I don't think there's gonna be any mushrooms over here, so do I need to go back?
You do. I think you missed them.
Beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep. Anyways.
Gex. Maybe
Someone
there's one
asked
more.
what
No,
college
Frog's
I
No
was
Gender
going
says,
to.
did that sign just say pimp?
Oh shit, it's tail time.
I do believe it said pimp strutting.
It's a very good game. Remember, this, unless I'm mistaken, was billed as the Mario Killer. It was either this or Bubsy 3D, which we could also play on stream and I think would be very
I don't
funny.
know who Bubsy is.
Look up Bubsy 3D real quick. Bubsy 3D, they did a very special thing where they had some of the highest quality graphics of the time. Yeah, Bubsy, SY. Bubsy 3D. That was at expense of everything else.
Oh my
so
gosh.
it
melting.
so it looks like horrifying. And also, Bubsy can't turn.
Why is he like a drugged out Garfield?
I don't know. I believe Bubsy was the Mario Killer.
He's the one who killed Mario?
No, but the cool thing too about Bubsy is
This is horrifying.
is you don't just like walk around. Bubsy can move straight ahead or turn, and that's 2 separate joysticks. Yeah.
That's horrible.
Dylan H says, close enough. Welcome back, Scott the Waz. Thank you. So
Disney
yeah,
Disney Studio says BRB gotta go through airport security.
best of luck.
Bye!
Good luck. Oh shit.
Oh,
I unpaused.
I forgot that it was nice having something a little slightly less stimulating on screen. This is making me like tweak out a little.
Mario Cat says, were there Ewok games? I don't actually think, like, nothing Ewok specific. You know what there is? And I'm gonna put this out here because it's total lost media, and I need as many people to be searching for this in their day-to-day lives as possible. Like, if you see this, get it. There was a Google this. Ewoks on Ice.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom if you're gonna keep talking.
Ewoks on Ice. There was a production of a like on ice, possibly musical. I don't know, where it was guys in Ewok costumes from the Ewoks TV show, the animated one. And there's no footage. Oh, the only footage. It's Ice Capade's Ewoks on Ice. And the only footage of it is like from like an ad. If you ever find this, send it to me. I am desperate to find this. I think about this a lot.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Because, like, it was a full, like, a show. And then...
Think we can show the trailer on?
Yeah, mute it, probably. But yeah. I don't know if it's gonna have copyright music. But, like, Ewoks on Ice, it was real! Not that. That's not Ewoks, that's not Ewoks, that's not Ewoks.
Take your medication.
I don't have any!
Not real.
So anyway...
Wait. They show this.
That kid has an emote. Yeah, so...
He looks terrified.
Okay.
So anyway, if you ever find Ewoks on Ice, like, if anyone's, like, grandma...
Jasmine T says, what did I come back?
Ewoks on
If
Ice.
anyone's grandma snuck a camera into Ewoks on Ice, DM me.
I feel like if anyone were, it would be Punchy. That's everything.
Okay, well, I've gotten to the end of the level and I've run out of mushrooms, so time to start backtracking. There is no fall damage. Gex is immortal.
No. So, okay, this next part, I actually think about this on a day-to-day basis. I was in school and someone asked what college I wanted to go to, and like I was 12, right? And I was like, I want to go to my Christian college. And then Mr. D, and this is quote from my journal, Mr. D said that my Christian college was a terrible school for terrible people. And now hear me out. That did end up happening.
They were right.
But just then, a kid named Mr. K said, "You're a terrible person." I love him. He's so funny. And he was also just probably undiagnosed autistic like me, but you know.
Did I just take fall damage? Make up your mind, Gex!
Whoa, I saw a mushroom.
Wait, where? Is it secret? Oh!
It was purple.
I'm gonna go so many lives. Where's the purple mushroom?
Regular Centipede says, why are you all crazy, though?
What?
We're not crazy. You're crazy.
crazy.
We're
You're
not real.
crazy.
You're the
This
crazy.
isn't happening. This is
You
just
think this
in
is
your
a
head.
real stream?
Wake up!
You
You
think
think
we
up.
get paid
Wake
to
up.
do this?
Wake up.
You think 3 grown adults are sitting here playing Gex in the year of our Lord 2025?
Oh, they mean we got stuck in the screaming pose.
I thought they were just like, man, these guys are. I got this.
I'm sorry, Regular Centipede. That we went a little crazy.
We're crazy. We're the crazy ones.
I
We're
think
Crazy? I was crazy once.
I think some
We
point
like
has
the room.
been made by the
love
point
the room.
that we were called crazy, and our immediate response, all 3 of us in unison, no communication, was, we're not real. What the fuck are you talking about? You're crazy. Why is everything in this game trying to kill me?
Ooh, Punchy. Nope, I got nothing. The first.
Dimension.
This is the first you're learning. This is the first you're learning of Ewoks on Ice. You could have
I
gone
want
without
to see it
knowledge.
so bad. I've seen.
Thank you, Punchy.
I'm pretty sure I've seen every piece of Ewok content ever made,
Barely
except for
Fidel
Ewoks on
says,
Ice.
y'all got so defensive.
Me? Defensive? No.
Where are these fucking purple mushrooms?
do we seem like defensive people to you? Do I seem like someone who might get overly defensive?
All
We're
right.
playing Gex, and I'm okay with that.
We're skipping ahead because my 2012 diary isn't that interesting. It's mostly just like
Also, what happened to the music?
I don't know, but it's really obnoxious.
Like, the music went from being, like, something I wasn't noticing to being dun 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 dun! Did y'all start an hour early tonight?
Did we?
Not to my
We
knowledge.
started at 8, I thought. Right?
Yeah.
8. I'm sorry.
More obscure than the original Prince the Star Wars Holiday Special? Well, yeah,
Can we
because
turn
Jane Ninja
this
says,
down,
yeah, this is
maybe?
awful. Is there like a...
manual semi-automatic what?
Guns.
Let me check.
Punchy, where
Yeah, you may just have to turn Gex down.
No, Punchy, thank you so much for the super chat.
Where are
the
these
purple
mushrooms?
Micah, 2025.
That's what we're looking for right
Did you
now.
turn
and
it down
this-
or did you mute it? Because I'm not hearing any Gex now. I need to hear a little Gex.
I need a little Gex.
I turned it down.
Just the tip.
Yeah, I just need the tip of Gex's tail.
No. You're supposed to enter the gecko.
You know what? That's heteronormative, and I reject it.
What is heteronormative about you entering the Micah?
You know, I'm not sure.
Blueberry says, no, I joined super late. I cannot imagine entering the stream.
While we're talking about the heteronormativity of me banging Gex.
Well,
Wait,
I mean,
okay,
that's
Sky
not-
Pancake says, guys.
Okay, well, we have to talk about it because we've talked about this before. Is Gex legal?
Oh my gosh, we are not having this fucking
Go back to
conversation
reading your
again.
journal, Matty, please.
Okay,
Where's the
I'm
little
skipping.
suit?
I'm skipping to 2014 when I first go to freshman,
Where?
or when I become a freshman.
Where?
And here I got really into writing, so almost every single diary entry starts with a poem that I wrote or an inspirational quote.
Oh, baby.
So
It's about to get good. Wait, there's one behind the rock.
Holy shit, purple mushroom.
so this poem.
That's only your third one?
There cannot be 2 more on this map.
I thought you were looking for the last one. Sky Pancake says this is getting cursed.
What? This Gex Enter the Gecko gameplay is too
So when I
cursed.
finish these
Tyler
poems,
Preston says, in the third Gex game, Gex says hanky-panky with a human woman.
I do not want.
Okay, so Gex 3 stream coming soon.
No!
Punchy, thank you for the super chat. Why do you always circle back to Borderlands
Yeah, Micah, what the
bestiality?
hell is wrong with you?
He
You
is a
Ewok
secret
lover?
agent.
I'm gonna kill myself. Alright, first poem. When I finish the poem, I request snapping.
Okay.
I'm playing Gex.
Alright, it's called One Flower's Label.
Oh. I'm sorry, that was...
Also, I didn't know how to, they're all free verse. Okay, there we go. Every day, I see the flowers. People label them as beautiful or ugly. The flowers don't choose who they are. The flowers just want to be themselves.
This coming from the girl with the line? Ride the line!
But soon the flowers turned gray and dull, like the people.
Oh, so she's
The
like...
run-of-the-mill, ordinary people, running their lives like everybody else.
This
There's
is-
sometimes a spark, a light amidst the darkness, soon it spreads.
You're not
the
like other
color,
girls.
the brightness that floods the black. The difference is what makes the world spin. Don't turn gray, stay beautiful. Don't let the people discourage you from what you really are.
Blueberry08 says I should get this tatted.
I'll cry.
The poem or get?
Red Mages says maybe they should play the Sonic game where a human woman kisses a hedgehog. We could. That's the one where he turns into a
I'm pretty
werewolf.
fond of that one.
That's the one where he turns into a werewolf,
Oh
right?
my gosh, I'm back in the fucking Spanish class again. Today in Spanish, my teacher, Miss H, was super mad. She kept talking about how nobody should have a Twitter. She also took away all of third hour's phones. It's a good thing. I didn't bring my phone that day.
I'm doing what says
Apparently-
this entry sounds like some Webtoon Chapter 1 shit. Hilarious.
Oh, you're so right. Apparently, M, a rude person, posted a picture of some guy doing it to himself on Twitter in the middle of class. Miss H said if there were criminal
Why was-
charges I would press. I
Why
think
was
that's...
Miss H looking at videos of guys doing themselves on Twitter?
I don't know. Also, B and C kept saying I was too skinny. Oh no, okay, no, I'm gonna skip that. That's just sad stuff. I did not like my body. Now I do. I'm hot as hell. Fuck.
That was not a command. That was just random.
Alright, next poem. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? There is nothing I can see. No faults when I look in the mirror. All I see is me. Is there something bad about that? Oh, poor Matty. Is there something bad about that? I just want to be free, to say what I want and do what I want without being judged for what I do, for what I act like, for what I look like. They act like they don't have
And no, what
faults.
Matty is probably getting judged for right now is putting people on the line, which ranks you from...
When I was fucking 10!
And I will never let it go. Chat, put yourself on the line. Are
Oh my-
you nice?
Bedazzled lasagna noodle,
service?
depressed Manhattan noises. Wait, hold on. We're not done yet. We're not done yet with the snapping. They act like they don't have faults, and I do, but don't they have faults too? Just
Ooh,
leave me
rhyming.
be. And don't make fun of me, because our faults are our strong qualities. I did not know about underage drinking. That's not a strong quality. Whether they make people happy or just help them through hard times. So leave me be about how crappy I am and focus on how to make people feel good about themselves. This was 9/26/14.
Wait, I can make a poll
Oh no.
for the line. No, where are you on the line? Where are you on the line?
Aw. I always forget how sad and depressing this journal is. I'm trying really hard.
Punchy McPuncherson, thank you for the super chat. I'm like Johnny Cash. I walked the line. Wait, can we pull back up the line? What were the points on the line? It was nice.
I don't remember.
Service.
Yeah, I don't remember. There's like 18 different options, dude.
Popular. Stupid. Well, I can only do 4, so that's the line. Put yourself
Which
on the
one
line.
am I? Mari says Matty is my favorite poet. I thought I did so good.
Blueberry08 says every word you read adds to my tattoo. Y'all are ruining my chances of employment.
No, you just get it where no one can see it, and then you're set. That's what I've been told. Today for dinner, Mom took us out for pizza. When my older brother sat down on one side, I slid in next to him, like a booth. He turned to Dad and pointed to me. In a low voice, he said, I don't want to sit next to her.
Oh. you reading your journals is me just flip-flopping so hard back and forth between, man, little Matty was so mean, and oh my gosh, why was everyone so mean to little Maddie.
Yeah, like there might have been some reasons she was so mean. Oh my gosh, Micah, I think I'm just about to surpass you in mushrooms.
I had 3.
So I could hear him,
4.
and I think he knew that. So I slid out and went to the bathroom and cried. When I came back, Mom had placed my seat at the end of the table with no one to sit next to.
Jonah died.
He said a half-hearted sorry, but I didn't say okay.
Punchy says, yeah, wait, what does service mean?
Like you're being nice to people.
Stupid is winning with 56%.
Say what you will about our audience, but they're a bunch of dumbasses. Self-proclaimed.
Elijah T. Cetera says, Matty is a monster of society's making, like Frankenstein.
She's a lot like the. Oh wait.
Ooh.
What just happened? I got 50.
Oh, yeah,
Is there something behind the waterfall?
Sometimes you randomly get remotes. I don't know what that means.
B and I went to the dollar store. We bought food and ate like fat people.
Yeah, and then it switches back from Matty, like, having people be mean to her just saying, like, the meanest stuff. We ate like fat people.
Then, when we got home, we took D outside to play. So I got Mr. S's dog, Silky, and B and I played with her.
The final count on where people are on the line out of 44 votes. 18% of you are nice. 23% of you are service. 2% of you are popular, and with a whopping 57%, stupid is the majority
I
of
almost
them.
put myself in popular, and then I realized I am reading my own personal
Very
diaries on
fatale.
live stream, so then I
Says,
voted stupid.
We should all be popular after last stream, right?
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
true.
Well,
I
that's why you guys
Yeah.
aren't yowing at people, are you?
Yeah, Jack, can we get a meow meow? Wait, is that a
Meow,
purple
meow.
mushroom up there?
No, you've gone too far. They're all in the first
This is
area.
where the checkpoint
Oh,
started.
okay. Yeah, but all the mushrooms are in the
all the
first
mushrooms
area.
are in bunny area.
Well, yeah, I found 4 of them over there.
Alright, next one. It's called A Storm During Day. Thunder! Lightning! Rain!
Very, very frightening.
It came down from the sky in great multitudes. The thunder ignited the sky. The lightning boomed as if it had been hurt. The rain
What does
fell
that mean,
so
Maddie?
hard, it was barely possible to see out the window. A storm during the day is worse than night. A storm during the
Why?
day is bad luck. A
Oh.
storm during the day, ...
Okay, get that one tattooed, because that one's the funniest shit I've ever heard.
And my diary entry is just, it's raining. Super cool.
No, I got that. Okay, what the fuck? Where's the consistency? Little Maddie's sitting there being like, it's raining, super cool. And then Poet Maddie.
Bloody Moon says, thunder, fire, lightning, fire, rain, fire!
You are the poet of our time, and I've never heard the poems. I've heard a lot of the entries.
You've never heard my
The
poetry?
poems are new.
I have one called Skinny Girl where I talk about, I don't,
I think it's before the
people
rabbit.
were really up.
Yeah, it's in the first area.
Right, okay. Well, I've already lost a bunch of health,
This
so...
one's called Autumn. When the leaves turn brown and fall, when the wind doesn't stall, it is autumn. The air cools and more go outside to enjoy the weather before it turns bitter cold. Fucking, I would know nothing about bitter cold growing up in Arizona.
you
What the hell are you
lived
talking
in-
about?
And the funny thing about all this, too, is clearly at some point you decided every diary entry is gonna have a poem with it. And clearly you ran out of ideas like 3 poems in, because 2 out of 4 have been about the weather.
The children jump in the moist leaves and play with the others. Mothers open the
Moist
windows.
leaves? No, you don't jump in the wet light leaves. You want to jump in a dry pile of
I've
leaves.
never jumped in a pile of leaves before, and I really want to.
Oh shit, we gotta get you a pile of leaves.
Well, everyone, I was thinking about it, and then everyone on TikTok was like, "Don't jump in the leaves. There's snakes in there, and I don't want to jump on a snake."
No, there isn't.
Yeah, that's not true.
That's not true. There's no snakes in
I mean, if
leaves.
it's a pile, like, if you rake up a pile of leaves, definitely no.
Okay. Mothers, open the windows and fill the air with baked goods. I'd seen a cartoon, apparently.
No, yeah.
It is the time to do anything you please when it's autumn.
Oh, that was guys, that was the end.
That was 10-4-14. Where were
Jane
you?
Ninja says, don't listen to TikTok! Stop taking them at their word!
Yeah,
What?
thank you, Jade Ninja.
You're saying
Matty, you
nothing
keep
about the
getting
leaves?
weird misinformation off of TikTok.
I'm sorry.
But they seem so trustworthy.
Ooh, this one doesn't. Yeah, I'm skipping a lot of the what is it called? The journal entries because it's very. I started getting very, very Christian to like what is it called? Like a hysterical degree.
Zealous.
Comical degree, I would say, is more like it. Okay, this is the next one. The anger that boils up inside, like a maze for the mind, turning to find a way out, I may pass. But the true anger that makes me want to stab, I want to scream and shout and let it all out until my body is content. I'm sick of keeping the hate inside, like a pot trying to keep the steam in. It can't do that.
Like a bot trying to keep the steam.
Hot.
Oh.
Someday it will be let
Punchy,
out.
thank you for
I'm
the super
afraid
chat.
it may hurt someone.
I
Snap!
didn't have diaries,
Thank
but
you,
I did
Punchy.
write cringe poetry as a youth, so I'm only judging the diary portions. It's hard being a girl with X. Yeah, and I want to say, I'm giving you a lot of shit. I do not mean
See,
most
what
of it.
would your diary entries have looked like?
It probably would be equally bad snippets of songs I was writing.
Oh my gosh, I'm just so sad. For one of the first times since 6th grade, I was bullied. I hate the feeling of hopelessness. Not able to talk back. A girl in my 6-hour ceramics had a color of paint at her table. I politely asked to use it. She said no.
Wait, I think I know where the last mushroom
Later,
is.
I asked again, politely, if I could paint at her table. And she said no. So we could share the paint. And she said no. All during class, she dipped her mocking paintbrush into a different color. Not the color I wished to use.
Why
When
do
she
you
announced she was finished painting, I respectfully asked to use the paint. Again, she said no. Every time I turned to sit down, I heard their snickers. Finally, during the last 10 minutes, a boy who sat next to her handed me the paint. I thanked him and he replied to one of his friends, girl is gonna be so mad. I felt so foolish for that. This is just kind of sad.
The weird thing about the way Matty talks, not even talks, the way Matty writes.
Do I
Is
just,
she-
am I just Ricky?
No, you flip flop back and
Everybody's
forth
leaving me.
between very basic talking. But then you flip over to like a Dickensian
like
orphan.
prose. Yeah, like these odd prose.
You slip into well, because you watch a lot of 50s shows, so you use a lot of like antiquated, weird that was foolish of me, which isn't, I'm not saying that's like old timey speak. Nobody says foolish anymore. Oh shit! Wait, I just found a remote.
Note to self: don't step on any brown, mushy rocks.
Don't do brown bushy rocks?
Note to self, do not step on any brown, mushy rocks. Now, where's this last fucking mushroom? Someone tell me where the mushroom is.
I also caught D red-handed with some of my stuff. I hate having to lock my bedroom door, but I have to do so, even though there is not always a key at hand. And then I crossed out the rest of my journal entry. I genuinely can't read that.
Where is
Ooh.
the last
Here,
mushroom?
Matty talks
this
like
a
a
holy
webtoon
new-
narrator who's been poorly translated. Elijah T, why you gotta do that to me?
Red Magus says the mushroom was the friends we made along the
Where
way.
is this fucking mushroom? We could do another level.
No, we
I
can't.
found like 3 other objectives, I think.
Alright, next poem. The questions the mind asks
Sky
may
Pancake
not
says
make
fan art in Discord.
fan art in Discord. Uh-oh. Wait, are you gonna pause?
Let me pause, Gex.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I'm gonna pee my pants!
Oh, Gex.
They're happy tears.
Thank you. Very cool. Oh, it's really good. You broke Matty.
I'm genuinely
Here, I'll bring you back. Look at the. Oh, look at him. Overstimulator, get overstimulated. You okay? You're like genuinely crying. It's okay. You alright? Matty laughed so hard she cried, but then she saw a cute dog and that makes her cry. Okay. Alright. Like, keep playing Gex, it will fix her. You broke Matty!
Oh my gosh, I can't forget.
Oh,
Quick, give him out the mouth. Deep breath.
Oh my gosh.
Jade Ninja says, I went too far!
Wait, no, I can't play Gex. He'll say something really funny.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Alright, that is the new standard of quality for fan art.
You can first
Oh my
person
gosh.
Gex? Wait, how do I get up there? Is there a purple mushroom up there?
Enter that gecko, baby.
Matty was like...
Hold on, let me get some water real quick. I gotta
Oh, I
take a
think
break.
we gotta get on top of that.
No!
Oh!
Gex just got anviled. Purple
There
mushroom!
it is! There it fucking is!
Gotta be wary.
Don't die.
Oh! Fucking go! Oh!
Oh, you got it.
Alright, I think we can end the stream now.
No. I think that was my ab workout for tomorrow. Wow! Alright. How cathartic. I used that word right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Alright, next poem. The questions the mind asks may not make sense. I didn't write sense right. But I must find an answer.
Wait. We have 30 of 30 carrots and 40 of 40 cans. That's so embarrassing.
Okay. But I must find an answer. I dislike the feeling of the answer in your midst. What? I dislike the feeling of the answer
Whoa.
in your midst. Oh, there's a bonus.
Aztec
Bunny Moon
two-step.
sent in 5 gifted
thank you so
memberships.
much.
Thank you so much. Aura Wolf, Alex Gill, WM, Veronica Queen Williams, and Roy Shade. Welcome to Silly Little Guys. It's Ben. What is the answer? Hold on, we'll find out. But not being able to catch them, to feel them, to turn them over in your hand until your mind is content. Mine is not. My mind has been deprived of this
Elijah
talent.
T. Cetera says, bonus mention!
Oh my god!
Find the gems and the items in the given
I
time.
have not even seen the answer. Not even a glimpse. Oh my gosh, this
Holy
is like about me being sheltered, isn't it?
Holy shit, it's Indiana Gex. This stream has gotta be so whiplashy.
I'm just gonna say it. We officially know what the worst stream of the year is.
Nah.
This isn't the worst one. Me crying? That's happened multiple times already.
Yeah,
Well-
but crying to Gex fan art? You saw Gex fan art that was so good it made you cry.
You know what?
Who
You
drew that?
wouldn't
Was it-
recognize art if it slapped you in the art face.
It was Jade Ninja. Jade Ninja, you have officially drawn Gex fan art so good that it brought someone to tears.
Yeah, you could put that like on job applications.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I think.
could.
Put it on your resume.
If you want to put that on a job application, I will fully. I don't know how. I don't. What? I work for Matty. Do I look like I know what a job application is?
Oh my gosh, this one's not depressing. Last night was Halloween. For the first time, I got to go with B, and we got to wander from the
Chirps,
flock.
it's okay, buddy.
So, okay,
Her
my mom...
poems aren't that bad. It's okay, chirping.
wander from the flock. Dad wasn't with us, I say in parentheses. B and I talked about A and G and what we think is the perfect date. I looked at the stars that were shining down at us as we were walking across the green wet field. I said I would like to go stargazing right here with
Fairy
no other
Patel
noises.
says, "Please go back. Joe found a turtle
There's a turtle?
in Gex."
Joe Turtle? I'm confused.
Yeah,
I'm really confused.
I might need more input than that.
Your dog ate your varnish? You gotta get them.
JD just said,
Taken
Jesus,
care
you
of.
got your revenge, now I'm crying!
Elijah says, I don't know, it is kind of depressing, Matty, between the poems and the bullying.
Well, look at her now, diary! 101k subscribers!
Yeah, don't you feel embarrassed?
There are a number of real human beings watching her read poetry to live Gex.
Let's see, wait,
Oh,
she
turtle and
thought it was-
pets!
Oh! That makes sense. Well, Jonah's in charge, and Jonah is
I'm
playing, so he's
playing.
not gonna do that right
He has to
now.
get 19 more gems. Isn't this gameplay
In
captivating?
40 seconds, I'm not getting them, you guys.
She thought it was okay.
Oh,
but
well,
that
maybe
when
you
we
are.
graduated, we should all go up in a really big trailer and go camping in AZ. It's really funny though. I think that when we are alone together, we always seem to bring up A and G. Like we have little baby crushes. A is not my ideal date. I would want somebody who is not entrenched in anime, is hot, and has the same interests as me.
Jonah, are you
Damn.
entrenched in
No,
anime?
he
That's
was-
the thing. Maddie
He
will-
was the Deadpool kid. You know, your school had a Deadpool
No,
kid.
But the thing is, Maddie will use a sentence where it's like, I am very nice and very smart. Anyway, he is entrenched in anime.
Man, I was 4 short.
Maddie, will you do an unboxing video with the play button? If I get it bites.
Yeah, have they gotten back to you at
So,
all?
what
If you
happened?
don't know.
What happened is they said bites.
You okay, buddy?
Chirps.
Let me let him out.
No, he's good. They
Okay.
said bites was vulgar profanity, right? And I just left the screen open, and then I came back to it this morning, and the note was gone, and it was still Matty space bites. And so I just submitted it, and I'm hoping that they sent me the right one. If they didn't, I was like this close to being like, oh, you know what? What if I just have like chalupa instead, and then I get my play button that says chalupa, because that would be really funny for like 2 seconds.
Blueberry 08 says anime X.
Melancholy
Webtoon,
Mothman bites his
check.
profanity. That's what they said. I know. It was really funny. Okay, let's go back. We also talked about the ideal
Maddie,
group of friends.
Look at Gex.
What?
Are
Is
you-
this insensitive?
No, well, I'm at the Gilligan's Island. This may be insensitive, but I'm at
It
the
is
Gilligan's Island. Yeah.
You know, I liked Gilligan's Island, but the more I watched, the more they were like, yeah, there's also been this person on the island the whole time. And I'm like, the island can't be that
What
big,
is going
you guys.
on?
Boss fight?
This can't be...
A real game?
No, this is not...
We do not condone this, Gex.
I don't know, I just feel like this is kind of
How
insensitive.
am I
don't know how
supposed to boss
explain-
fight back?
Do you want me to take chirps
What is going
out?
on? Yes, if you could.
Micah's gonna go and take chirps out. You're never gonna see
It was
me
the
again.
90s. Okay. Me, when I hate someone, bites you. I'm a doing what? I found diamond. Oh, yeah, because
Nice!
you're doing
on your
Minecraft.
Minecraft live stream.
And to think, there are people right now watching a Minecraft live stream.
Oh,
You could
hit
be
the
watching
blue one. Thank you. Who said that?
You could be watching
Oh, well, I
a
died.
high-tier Minecraft live stream right now.
Thank you, Jade Ninja. Hit the blue one, maybe? Yeah, I guess
Oh
I'm
my
not.
gosh.
No frogs, no gender scissors. You're supposed to catch the blue flames. Oh, it's still going. I thought I had died.
Alright, this is... You know how I said that there's, like, silly little goof words? Okay, this is gonna be a silly little goof word. Please don't bully me. Ziggles! This word was created by my newfound friend, Kay. Only to be used when you are happy or high on happiness. I am happy because I have had 2 babysitting jobs this week. It may not seem like a lot, but since nobody asks me normally, and over the past 2 weeks, I have earned $57. Again, may I
Whoa.
say ziggles?
No, you may not.
I'm sorry. Don't bully me, please.
Ziggles!
But it has dwindled down to $20, which I'm really trying hard not to spend because I like the feeling of having money. I just wish I could have a job every Friday. When I babysat for... Oh, yeah. When I babysat for Jay, I messed up really bad. When I changed N's diaper, I left it on the floor of her room, and I didn't clean up the kids' dinner mess, and what the heck? And I didn't threaten Charlotte and... Fuck, I didn't threaten C and J that I would tell their parents on them. I don't know why that would be a bad thing not to threaten kids, but you know.
No, I have the feeling that you did threaten them. You're like, I didn't even threaten them. Like, they're saying that I did.
You know, I'm kind of realizing I was really depressed as a kid. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Hold on, I gotta skip. We ran out of poetry.
Thirsty.
I couldn't find any poetry.
Oh yeah, get Gexed, baby.
You Gex?
I'm Gecking all over the place.
Oh my gosh. What I am about to say is not really like spying, but I saw my older sister kissing her boyfriend.
Oh, it's not really like spying.
No, you're right.
Let's go.
That it really isn't what spying is. Like, what we've learned tonight is spying is like Looney Tunes, racially
Whoa!
insensitive Gilligan's Island, and...
A gate open.
Oh.
Oh, well, no, that's heaven. If you go there, Gex is officially canonically dead. Also, where is this?
Let's send him to heaven then.
Yeah.
No, it's my turn to Gex. Mom says it's my turn to Gex.
At first,
You've had your
I
turn
thought
on
it
the
was
get-go.
super cute. Then my childhood got ruined. They did it for like a minute.
Yeah, that ruined Matty's childhood. That's
Wait,
what did it.
I
Then
think
they
we're about to
hugged
get a
for a really
cutscene.
long time.
No, we're not. Okay,
Oops.
it's all you, Gecko Master.
I
Micah.
think that T is super hot. His face is just like super gorgeous. Anyways, I think that they might have seen me, so before E came inside, I went downstairs to make it look like I was watching TV. So far, so good. And even if she
Shade
did
Ninja
see
says
me...
premarital Gex.
Yeah, Elijah, but...
Alright, this one has a Chinese takeout box on it, so I assume this one's also gonna be very racially sensitive.
Oh.
No, it's a dragon.
And even if she did see me, she couldn't tattle on me,
there
because
it
Mom
is.
and Dad would make them break up. Thank you.
Fish.
Which is so funny, because they knew they were dating.
Yep.
Oh.
Crazy Clown's clothing.
You can't... Yeah.
Wow.
Ugh.
Earn the extra.
Drunken Gecko 1 and 2.
Last night,
let me-
my older sister got locked out of the house with her boyfriend. They probably made out in a cute way. It was winter formal too. So E, my older
Holy
sister.
shit, you could break the door. Holy shit, there's ninjas.
Oh, this is so cool.
So E had to go to her friend's
Menu,
house to get a key
fish
she
one.
had to
Wait,
our
no,
house.
look back at that menu. Fish 1, fish 2,
Fish 3. Mom told E she should have knocked on older brother's window, but he probably would have been so scared that he'd have taken the knife he sleeps with under his
Defeat
pillow
the
and tried to
deadly
scare the scary person tapping on the window.
Shade Ninja
Just
says
gonna skip
Gex
that
is
really
so
quick.
awesome.
My gosh. Dear diary.
Sky-
Holy shit, there's
Pancake
ninjas.
Sky Pancake says any salmon? Yeah, that's fish 2. Did you not know?
How many siblings do I have? I have an older brother, older sister, and a younger brother. So there's only 4 of us.
Man, they've got the
Kinda
Chinese
lot.
takeout boxes. This is
Little
making
Matty
me want
was
Chinese
obsessed with her
takeout.
sister's love life because I knew no one was gonna date me when I was her age, and I was right.
Jade Ninja says, wait, these are my people!
Oh, okay, so from now on, pacifist run.
Older
Oh, I can
sister
guess
and
up
her
these
boyfriend
walls.
got into a car crash.
The camera move is kind of cool.
When the car in front of them stopped abruptly after a streetlight turned yellow,
They rear-ended someone.
Boyfriend slammed the brakes, but it was too late. Older sister had bent over to put something away, and her cheek got hit by the airbag super hard. She might be scarred for life again. The first time was her leg. She has the gnarliest scar I have ever seen. It's so cool. She's such a badass. She was pulling herself up.
Blueberry08 says, "Dear Diary is starting to elicit a stress response from me."
I'm sorry.
See, the first part of this map is like a little town with like restaurants and like houses. What purpose?
I got you,
Euclidean?
bedazzled
What
lasagna.
purpose does this serve?
Is this not Euclidean, Micah? Isn't this
You
heading
just
back
got
to where the
stabbed
town
like 16
was?
times.
No. Oh crap! I'm sorry. I'm gonna kill the ninja. I'm sorry, Jade Ninja. That was a red ninja.
Cover your eyes, Jade Ninja.
I think that was fine. That was a red ninja. Oh,
Oh, enter the gecko.
I'm entering so hard right now. I'd like to apologize.
Boyfriend did not get his beautiful face hurt though, but
Oh,
his
wait.
cute little red sports car. Okay.
He's so
But his
funny.
cute little red sports car is totaled. We will miss it dearly.
Who's a we?
No, I'm sorry. But I have to admit,
Jade Ninja says, "No, not Jerry."
her cheek looks super dope.
fuck, shit. Fuck,
2014.
Gex.
Today was the first time I played my ukulele in front of more than my stuffed animal.
Oh, Matty. That's really funny.
I'm a doing what? Can we go back to your brother's pillow knife?
Nah. We're
He
good.
has anxiety.
And a pillow knife. Oh, shit.
Who amongst us hasn't ever had a pillow knife?
I have scissors that I keep like by my bedside, and then if anyone ever breaks in, I'll just grab. Actually, I don't have those anymore because I got on medication.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm feeling really good.
Yeah, that is how it is. The gogs open doors. That's, yeah.
I played White Christmas. On the last verse, I messed up and had to start improvising. And I hope people don't hate me.
Oh.
I felt like I was going to hack up those mint Oreos. I was about to start crying.
No!
I'm really sorry. I did not realize that it was just going to be like really depressing Matty core.
Oh, it's also very funny, Jonah.
Oh, did you die?
Yeah, the ninjas
Sorry, I got
me.
distracted reading
Did you know
chat.
you have a pew-pew under your pillow? Yeah, a lot of people do. Let's see. I am living proof that studying does not help people. I remember this fucking chemistry test. I reread this chemistry test
I had a
packet like
chemistry
so many
teacher
times.
ask me to,
Oh,
in
yeah.
high school, my chemistry teacher asked me to leave his class and transfer to the other teacher's class because I was doing so bad that it was bringing his average down and making him look bad.
I never took chemistry.
Pissed me off so bad. I was like, look, man, I'm not getting this because you're a fucking terrible teacher.
I got my first period in my chemistry class.
Okay, well yours
Memories.
is almost as bad as mine.
Let's see.
Where am I right now?
Anyways, I failed my chemistry test even though I fucking studied diligently. Okay.
Okay, you can kill the
Oh my
ninjas,
gosh.
but if you see a green, it's Jade. So a green ninja,
I will not kill a
you
Jade
cannot
ninja.
kill a Jade ninja.
Oh my gosh. Alright, December 20th, 2014. Where were you? Last night was so weird. I distinctly remember locking my door and thinking, if anyone breaks in, my room is the only room that won't get robbed. Not that there's anything valuable in here. Then I woke up in the middle of the night. My door was open, wide enough so someone could look in. Like a wimp, I closed my eyes and willed myself to sleep. Normally, if I told this to someone, they'd just say, "Don't be an idiot, Matty. Obviously, one of your family members unlocked the door so they could check on you." I would then say, "My parents don't check on me." And when
I'd be like, "You idiot! My parents don't care about me."
And when I woke up, my door was locked. I had sometimes heard that 80% of the time when you wake up in the middle of the night, it was because somebody is watching you. And the other
Yeah, I don't
20%
believe that is
So
not
Matty had misinformation.
that is
before
not a
TikTok.
statistic you could even get. Who the fuck is that?
like going to the bathroom, blah blah blah. Noises like that is the other 20%.
Elijah T. Center says, do we have a Matty Bites subreddit yet? I mean, shit, you have
I don't
100K.
Yeah, you might.
I kind of hope not, because then I try really hard not to like look
Fizzy
at
Dizzy
things about
Studio
myself.
says no, Reddit is horrible.
Blueberry
Matty,
08
you're so
says,
funny. Please don't go bald.
wow.
I actually
fight
have a
in the
bald
Bronx.
spot. I have a bald spot on my head.
Do you?
I do. It's
It's
covered.
not like a bald spot. It's like
It's
a thin
really
spot.
thin. It's really thin.
I feel like I am going a totally different way than Micah went.
Yeah, and I don't know. The fun thing about this game is it'll set you an objective and then just be like, yeah, it's somewhere.
What is my objective, Micah?
Kill the dragon, the red dragon.
I think that was maybe like a dream I had or something, because like there's
okay, Jerky.
yeah, there's no reason for that. And then I write Santa was watching me because it was almost Christmas.
Hilarious.
LOL. Oh my gosh, this is. When did we do? What was Ricky 2015 or 2014?
I don't know.
We're getting close to when I was writing Ricky. No, I'm gonna skip that. Hold on.
Fizzy Dizzy Studio says this stream is affecting my eyesight.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm the one that's actually playing the Gex. Let me tell ya, it is not good.
It's entirely hit the cannon. It's gonna shoot.
Oh. Well, I didn't.
I didn't know that, but it's Gex. Come on, what else? What else was gonna happen? Is there any way you can rotate that to
You
hit the
know-
gong?
You know what? You said I was so mean in my earlier things.
I guarantee whatever you're about to say, I'm gonna think, wow, that's so mean.
February 2nd, 2015. Where were you? I am such an idiot. Looking over my earlier entries, I feel like a complete jerk. There we go.
Yep, we stand a self-aware queen.
She's becoming self-aware.
Let's see. Oh!
It's crazy that the Gex isn't the hardest part of this stream. The hardest part of this stream is hearing little
Listening to-
Matty.
It's not that bad. Alright, February 3rd, 2015. I got called as a witness at school.
What?
Mr. I told me to go to the vice principal's office. When I walked in, I said, whatever you think I did, I didn't do it. I honestly thought I was going to get accused of drug dealing. I mean, come on, drug dealing.
Why would you get accused of drug dealing?
I don't know.
Well, she was dealing drugs at the time.
I was a witness in math class last Friday. L was being super loud and obnoxious, and Mr. Teacher was messing around and hit L on top of the head with a stack of papers and told him to shut up. So it didn't sound nearly that bad. It was like, imagine this little notebook, and it was like, shut up, you lovable scamp. It wasn't like, shut up! It wasn't like that, you know? It was just, It was more playful. And this was the only math teacher I ever liked, so I was like, no, please, please. With a stack of paper and told him to shut up. But Mr. T is Mr. Teacher. Mr. Teacher is Mr. Teacher.
As he just said, the studio says, Matty, you were a drug dealer? Cool.
If he gets fired, I'm going to be so mad. The one teacher who could actually teach could possibly get fired. I also lent an eraser to S, #gorgeous, and I forgot to... and I forgot to ask for it back, and his dog ate half of it. It's because it was a wiener dog. Yeah, no, he ended up giving me the eraser back, and it was chewed up by his dog, so thank you for giving it back. Mr. T was your teacher? Yeah. Uh-oh. We're gonna skip that. Should I read Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
I'm terrified, should you?
February 13th, 2015. Where were you? There's a sticker that says, we believe in you, we heart our students. So that's, I don't know. So I know it's not technically Valentine's Day yet, but it is Friday. I hate Valentine's Day. There's all those people with a butt ton of candy, giant balloons, and pink teddy bears. Puh!
How'd you spell that?
P-U-H. Oh, no, No, that's a frowny face with tongue sticking out.
I'm
Ugh.
doing one. Thank you for the super chat.
You now have a subreddit.
No!
I am not gonna visit because I feel like I'll get in my own head and be
Now
like, oh,
all the cool people who like Matty Bites can go somewhere even
Meow.
cooler.
meow meow.
Shit, I'm gonna go follow the Matty Bites subreddit.
Oh,
I only got one thing. That was from my friend, which I am so grateful for. I heart you. Thank you so much. This is where I start to write about how much I love all of these girls and how much I like hate the boys. And I'm like, why the fuck did I think that I like was not bisexual?
I'm dead.
It's seriously like every other sentence. I'm like, this girl is amazing. She's so pretty.
Sky
She's so
Pancake
kind.
says, I'll stick to the Discord. As should the rest of you. Stay
Yeah,
off
I'm
of
not
Reddit.
seeing it. It may take a minute to...
And then I write, thank you, A. She's so gorgeous. Since the past 2 weeks, 3 people. Oh my gosh, this is. I'm gonna skip this. I just say, yeah, I'm gonna.
It's through that window.
I'm gonna just skip that one.
Well, something's through that window. I don't know if the red dragon is through this window.
I feel like beating the red dragon will be at the end of the level, though, right?
Yeah, but where's the end? It's Gex!
I don't know. I'm doing my best. I
Oh
got
my
a checkpoint. You
gosh.
didn't get a checkpoint.
Dad. Okay, wait, hold on.
Oh
February
my gosh.
23rd, 2015. Where were you? Dad is a junkie. ... with Coke. And I did not clarify Coca-Cola.
Yeah, that joke doesn't work if you don't clarify.
with Coca-Cola, okay? So mom,
Yeah, I was
older
dying,
brother,
like-
and younger brother all went to Walmart. They saw Dad with a cart. Dad abandoned the cart and came to talk to them. And Mom was like, what's in the cart? And she went over to go look in there, and there were like 4 liters of Coke. I mean, what a hypocrite Dad is. His job is to... My dad's a therapist. Don't think about it too hard. Don't think about it too hard. His job...
Dylan H says this era of Matty sounds like a character from a Darman video.
You're not wrong. His job is to help people out of their addictions. I did not realize therapy could also be for other things. He tells his own family how bad it is whenever they mention the words Dr. Pepper or Coke. What the crap? Does he seriously need that to stay awake? That's like saying you need bed and darkness to stay awake. What?
What? Oh, it's tail time? Chat, can we get a pog in the chat for tail time?
And when he came
Wait,
home, I gave him the tisk sign, and he
Oh
accused
my
me
gosh.
of being addicted to Dr. Pepper. Honestly, the last time I had Dr. Pepper was like 6 months ago. He has an addiction, while I just want a few drops of soda every once in a while.
Matty, you are addicted to Dr. Pepper.
I am now, baby! Oh my gosh. Oh, that was... Ooh. Let's see.
No, dang it, dang it, dang it.
Oh my gosh, I can't, man, there's a lot of weird kids at my school. There's a lot of things going on. Just drink coffee at that point? No, you don't understand. That's against the rules. You can't drink coffee if you're... Anyways, Oh, I was so upset
But that's
about...
like needing dark in a pillow to stay awake. Or whatever the...
Oh my...
That's like being a sleepy little, to be that's like being the opposite to be an alive.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what that meant.
Alright, May 10th, 2015. Wait,
That's
can
a
we find...
day after my birthday.
Oh wait, I found more poems! Okay, hold on, I'm just gonna skip to the poems. Yeah. Every move I make, every step I take, something wrong happens. I can't stop feeling low.
I feel so bad for young Matty, and yet also she's so mean, but also I feel so bad for her and just want the best.
Baby Beam says, I think Matty got her drinking problem from her dad. Yeah. I can't stop feeling low. I keep moving. Won't stop. Can't stop bruising. These are like song lyrics, aren't they?
Some of them, yes.
Living life like a blonde. Thinking the way I want.
Matty, you were
Moving.
blonde. Living life like a blonde girl, you were blonde.
Yeah.
Moving to my beat. Keeping my style the way I want. being the person I wanna be. Don't care if I do something wrong, just one of the mistakes to learn from. So I keep being me and living life the way it needs to be.
Chat, tell me what the message of that poem was.
Be yourself. Fuck you. Be yourself. I'm sorry. Is that the end of freshman year? Yeah. Oh my gosh, no. Hold on. There's one I really want to get to.
Stale time.
There's one I really want to get to, and it was like super weird notes that this guy at work was leaving. No, okay,
It is getting to be...
Can we
Yeah.
keep going?
No, I'm willing to stay up.
My phone ran out of battery, so I can't read chat.
That's okay, you can, here, have chat.
Okay, thank you.
Like, I'm good to keep going for a bit. We just typically wrap up around now.
No.
It would be a darn shame, I will say, if this is our longest stream.
No, let's see. I need to find, there's introductions to...
Hi, Red Magus.
What?
They said hi, Jonah.
Fuck, shit, I'm so
Hold on.
bad at Gex. The worst part about Gex is that I'm bad at it. I can't be bad at Gex.
I feel like I was doing pretty good, all things considered.
I mean, I got all the
hell
mushrooms.
is it?
You didn't find the
I
last
found
mushroom.
most of the mushrooms. You found the last one.
Yeah, and the last one's the best one.
Okay, I think this is the first journal entry of this specific guy.
Oh, hi, Inferno Monkey. Hi, Bedazzled
Inferno
Lasagna
Monkey.
Noodle. Hi, Scoopy Cat.
It's
Whoa.
really sad that they
Jasmine
made
T.
Gex to bring people together, but
Oh.
Gex is just tearing people apart.
So whoever
You're
said that
tearing
Dear
me apart,
Diary was
Lisa.
being like a trigger for you, that's fine, because I named this diary Zeke.
Look! I have to redo all of that.
Dear Zeke, in English class, Mr. L told me to spit out my gum, and
Hi,
then
Blueberry. Hi,
L...
Tree Bark Consumer. Hi, Fairly Fatale.
Jonah, you're gonna be playing in like 5 seconds.
And then L threw another one at me, and we started laughing and could barely breathe. Remember L. I'm
Baby Beam
skipping-
says, I'm so bad at Gex. I bet you are. Why are you dogging on Micah like that?
Dear Zeke, 8315, where were you? In Mr. L's class, I was trying to talk to L.
Plus ratio.
I was trying to talk to L, but we had to mouth words. I was not born with that talent. So we wrote our words using this geopad thing on our
Who
iPads.
can't mouth the words?
I don't know what he was talking about, okay?
Oh, okay, I thought you were saying you couldn't mouth words. I was like, anyone, you just say the word but don't...
Yeah.
Tree Bark Consumer
You
says,
have
"Are
got
you
to be
Kira?"
shitting me.
And he drew me
Alright,
apart.
I'm going back to playing Gex. Everybody say hi to Micah. He's the one reading chat now.
You guys are gonna hate L by the end of this journal, I'm
Jaden
telling
just
you.
says there are 24 levels and we've done 3, so...
Oh my gosh, that cannot be true.
And L drew me a heart. What? What the heck is that supposed to mean? So while this ran through my brain, not knowing how to respond, I wrote, oh. And then he asked me for my Skype and Instagram account, and I was like, I don't have one. Smooth. We both got in trouble for chewing gum also. So, ... Remember L. Remember. Hold on.
Like Yagami be like...
8/5/15. There was a stabbing at our school.
Oh my gosh!
Also, 69.3% sure L likes me.
Oh my gosh!
Are you Kira?
Pick a headline!
There was a stabbing at our school. Also, I think Elle likes me.
Do you want to be L? Because I have receipt written.
Oh, baby!
8/6/15. Where were you? 98.7% for sure L likes me. Let's review the text. LOL. I so random.
Yeah, but I like that about you.
This time I recruited my older sister. I try.
LOL. What you like about me?
You're a weirdo. Smiley winking face.
Your sister then left your side. So what did they even contribute?
I don't know.
Is that it?
I haven't known you long enough to decide whether I like your smile or your subtleness best.
Whoa.
Life awesome.
Damn, girl. You
You're
like
so
your subtleness.
So, okay, this is what I'm like, okay, what the hell is wrong wrong with me. I really liked girls too because this guy likes me and I'm just like, that's kind of weird. I don't know how to feel about it. Meanwhile, oh my gosh, Jessica looks so hot today. Dear Zeke, 110% sure. It's gross, really. Here's some messages. I really hope Mom doesn't see them.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah.
Do you like me?
I don't hate you, winky smiley.
So you do like me.
You're too subtle to know.
No, that's settle. WTF.
LOL. Why?
No reason. Lol, you can figure that out on your own.
Later.
Call me.
On a bus with weird people.
Later. You want to make movies with me?
Watch movies.
You want to watch movies with me?
I gexed again.
Oh, buddy. Alright, go
All
clean
right.
yourself up.
IDK.
Well, yes. You do know? Then what would my answer be?
Wait, where do I go?
Then what would
Okay.
my answer be?
Yeah?
He specifically asked if we wanted to Netflix and chill, and I did not know what that meant.
In fairness, he probably didn't either.
What movies?
Anything you want.
I would, but I have to babysit. Only time my little brother comes in handy. And that's the moment where I'm like reading and I'm like, what the fuck? This guy is interested in you. It's a good thing I didn't like him back though. Really?
Well, the thing is that I watch Netflix in bed, so you would have to lay next to
He
me.
knows what it means.
First off, lay. Second off, I'm not gonna read that out loud.
Poor little baby Matty.
Wow. F off.
What?
That's super gross, and I'm Christian. I watch TV on account.
Well,
I'm Christian. I watch TV on account.
Well, I didn't say we would do anything.
Okay, yeah, you did, buddy.
And I was like, why?
Not to
God,
beef with this
why?
teenage boy from.
Oh
Yeah, he definitely
But
did
also,
that.
you don't say, oh, you want to watch TV laying down on my bed. I don't know, maybe you have like a race car bed.
Yeah, what if it was really, really cool?
Dear Zeke, I told him to wait till I was 16 to go on dates with me.
Oh, this story is tragic.
He promised! Now I can know if he can wait. And get to know him and junk like that. He also knows that I hate sexist people.
Who amongst us?
True. And when people talk about effing me. And
Squilly
when people are
squickin'.
perverted. He's also emo.
Squilly Squicken says, no beds for Christians.
Christian, sit on the couch.
Okay. This is when it gets so crazy. Dear Zeke.
Yeah, no, this shit is wild.
Yeah, I know it's been a while. If you're not dense, you know that L dropped me.
Okay, how would I know that? Why would I have to be dense to do that? The game, they
I
spawned
fell
in
for
4
him and ended up
ninjas.
falling flat on my face.
And the game
I
is
still can't believe that
lagging.
whole thing actually happened, but sadly it did. L is a
time.
man slut. L is a man slut. I should have seen right through him. First he
Elijah
dated.
T. Cetera says Christians sleep on the floor.
First he dated A. Then he tried to
says-
go on a date with C, which I didn't even know how you could do without driver's license, much less a
Studio
permit.
says, I'm boarding soon, lol. What year was this?
2015.
Good luck flying,
was a
say.
decade
Oh
ago.
my gosh, I just fell to a lower part of the... Should I kill myself?
In Gex.
Right.
And then me. Since no guy has ever been this forward with me, I fell for him. And his I love yous and his smiles made me learn to trust him. I liked him. Then he got with K and sent me this stupid note. I will now read the note to you. First of all, I invited him to my creative writing club and he started to be really like frenzy and talky and flirty with K. And
Fuck K. Well,
No.
no, fuck.
no, it's
L?
L. It's
Yeah.
L. And technically we weren't dating, so like it was all fine. And I knew he was gonna fall for her. And then he had his friend come in the next day at class and say, hey, L wanted me to tell you that he's dating K now. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then
going
L
back
comes
to the
into
checkpoint.
class. L comes into class and he like sits down and we were sitting in the same group of desks. So he just sits down in front of me like a stupid little pouty dog. Okay, so I'm gonna read the note to you guys.
Why is this structured though? Like getting over it. Like what?
Oh my gosh, I'm just letting...
Love bombing. Yeah. This is his note. Do you want to read it, Micah?
Listen, I really like you. I really do. And honestly, I still want to get with you. When the time comes. I really do. I still want to be your boyfriend. I love you. I really do. IDK why I got with K. I'm just stupid, but I still love you. And I
want to be your boyfriend.
And I want to be your boyfriend.
Maro Cat says still a jerk?
So...
Wait, he wrote that?
He wrote that!
You wrote that?
This was the note!
He spelled a lot of things wrong.
This was the note!
There's a lot of...
I swear, if he thinks I'm that easy, he's got another thing coming to him. And a fistful of lead, I say in parentheses.
Yeah, well, here's the thing he didn't know. Maddie was being a lot nicer at this point, but she was still hiding all that meanness deep inside.
Half of me hates him, and the other half is dying to talk to him. So I bury myself in my art and writing, since that seems to take my mind off that jerk, and a tidal wave of other things. So future Matty, don't do it again. Let's just say I hate love songs and books and movies. They are of the devil. This is what I was writing, Ricky! This is what I was writing!
No, that's what I'm talking about. You swap between just like talking like a person and being like, they are of the devil. Hey, Goody Proctor!
Oh, here's another poem.
Oh, Maddie, you are one of the most interesting people I have ever met.
But I feel like that's not a compliment the way
No,
you say
it is now!
Yeah, he's a jerk. Oh, he writes more letters, right? Okay, hold on. This is 10:59 p.m. 10:15. Where were you?
That's what I'm saying, Gex is hard.
When the darkness surrounds me, I let my guard down. When the darkness surrounds me, I think about the things that have hurt me. When the darkness surrounds me, I twist and turn until I feel like shouting. When the darkness surrounds me, I think about what I'm going to do. When the darkness surrounds me, I feel like I'm being controlled. When the darkness surrounds me, I let my guard down and think of the
Elfie
bad.
the fairy imp says, "Of the devil? Were you a nut?"
I feel like you could give that a little more. When the darkness surrounds me, I let my guard down. I feel like that's the spirit in which it was written.
No, this is... I know myself. I see what I have done wrong.
Oh.
When the darkness surrounds me, I let go and drown in my insecurities. When the
Trademark
darkness
consumer
surrounds
says, I
me...
think the darkness is surrounding Maddie.
When the darkness surrounds me,
What
sometimes
gave you that
I
notion?
like it.
Oh! Shit, I liked that one. That one was good.
You did? Oh my gosh, here's
We
another
could be
note.
doing save states.
Dear,
Not that we're emulating this, we would never.
Dear Zeke, 10/20/15, where were you? First off, you don't... Okay, let me read the note, because you have to read the note. He writes me another note. Now, let's open it.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Yeah!
Maddie, he spelled it wrong.
Yeah.
Listen.
No, I spelled my Maddie differently
Oh, okay, fair
until
enough
I
then.
figured it out.
Listen, I fucked up. I'm sorry. I still want you and love you. Nothing in my heart has changed how I feel about you. I fucked up and I don't know why. I got with Kira.
Hey!
Oh, sorry. I don't know. I guess my mind went back to what I thought. I needed a girlfriend. But I realize now
Yes!
it's worth writing for when you find the right girl. And I've realized that you're the girl that's worth waiting for. I love you, Maddie.
So that was a love note he wrote to me. What does chat say
Mary
about
says,
that?
don't entertain him, little Maddie. Don't fall for it.
I didn't! I'm so proud of myself!
I didn't see they saw little Maddie. I thought they were just telling you, and I was like, no, she knows.
Dear Zeke, first off, you don't cuss when you're apologizing to someone. Common courtesy.
I mean, I kind of agree.
Yeah. I really don't want to date Elle. I never did. The only reason I agreed was because my heart got swept up in all of the love talk and everything.
I'm doing what? Thank you for the super chat. Maddie, what's your Reddit? Can I bad you? Say those words in more
I don't
mixed
understand.
sense.
technically I have 3 Reddit accounts, but that was because I was trying to trick Reddit.
Can, like, mod? You should maybe figure out how to become a moderator of the Matty Bites subreddit and then never look at it.
But I don't want to be there. I thought that was just for other people.
Yeah. Oh, wait, shit, the red dragon.
Yeah, I found the red
Oh my
dragon.
gosh, my little brother just texted me, nice stream, I've been talking about you. I ended up skipping over the diary entry where I said, oh, I really, like all of the nice things where I talk about my little brother. I'm sorry, little brother. Sorry, Booty Gain. That's his YouTube name.
Wrecked dragon.
You know, he might not even be hearing this. He might just think this is sick Gex gameplay.
I don't want to date anyone, but I can't avoid the subject forever. I really don't want to hurt anyone. I feel like if I tell him how I feel...
Oh, I'm the good one that says, no, I want to ban her.
Dang it, I got to the dragon.
Oh,
like,
you'll have
Oh
to
my
figure that
gosh,
out.
he would say he like cuts himself on his like legs and stuff, and so he'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna kill myself. He was one of those guys. So that's why I'm like, I feel like if I tell him how I feel,
just have that ninja kill you, and
he'll do something to himself. He's emo, and at first I was okay, and he said he was clean for a year, but now he's not, and I don't want him to hurt himself. I'm too nice for life, I say. He used to tell me about how he would date depressed girls so they wouldn't,
oh my gosh.
end their lives.
What just happened to Gex?
I don't want to do that to Lance. It's not fair to him or me.
Game over!
I can't believe I got myself into this fucking mess. I wish I could just hide and write and not talk to anyone.
I feel like
so
the
then I
game
couldn't
over
hurt
sending
anyone.
us back to heaven is a sign that it's time to be done.
No, we can wrap up the diary, but I think we should.
Wrap up the diary?
I am running out of steam.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
But these are so great. These are
But Matty, we
great.
could go for a year.
Yeah.
Well, no, I
Still
like,
have a
finish
diary
it.
and a half.
Squeaky Cat says man is a trauma chaser.
I know! He was crazy. Yeah.
So, I'll play us out. Micah, what are some Gex sounding chords?
I don't know any chords.
Give me some letters.
Blueberry
A,
says
B,
diary
C.
part 2. Do you want to do a poll that asks for diary part 2?
I don't know chords, I just
It
realized
might be
now.
depressing, but you know, if we're into
No,
depressing,
Frogster Jenner says, I want to go back in time and kick this guy's butt.
it's fine. He joined the military, so he got what he got. He got what was deserved.
Shocker. Yeah.
Gex part 2.
Diary plus Gex part 2. But I think today what we've learned is Gex is a gecko, also a secret agent. He shit his pants. Matty was a little devil. She didn't know what was going on.
Snap, snap, snap.
That guy was a jerk, he was a dick, he was an asshole, now he's serving his country. Thank you for your service, Gex. Thank you for your service, Gex. I don't really know what you do, Gex. How does this help anybody, Gex? What the fuck is happening in Gex? Why is he